Hello people of Earth, it's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast, and today we are starting our second year, I'm pretty sure we're starting our second year in charge of Strong Style Wrestling in Wrestling Empire. But before we get to that, I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter who, what, where, when, why, or how you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we are happy to have you with us, and we hope that it finds you well. Okay, so, when last we left off in charge of Strong Style Wrestling, we are still the #1 promotion in the world with an approval rating of like 97%. We are the most popular wrestling promotion in like 44% of all territories worldwide, so we have about half of the world market tuning in to see Strong Style Wrestling. Don't make any money off of that for ad revenue or anything or pay-per-view dollars, but we have to worry about the in-house, like the gate. We have to worry about butts and seats. We are currently in, I think, the like Midwest of the USA, coming to reclaim part of our already sort of claimed territory, because somebody snuck in there, and like a Super Lucha Libre, in fact, snuck in there and took it over. And in order for us to get it back, we first have to battle them in an interpromotional war with what is the lowest rated promotion in this universe. Hang on, let's get ourselves over to the game screen. Oh no, it is not loaded yet. Come on, little bud. I got my match list up. Let me get that out of the way. There we go. Okay, so we have an interpromotional whore. A whore. Against Super Lucha Libre. I do believe. As we look at the card here. Yes. Okay, so we start off with the ladies, and then it's the open round, the boss. We can actually do this in any order. But to the victor goes the spoils. So whomever comes out winning at least 4 out of the 6 matches wins. I mean, we get the money regardless from the gate and stuff like that, but they get to claim the territory still. So Medusa is their women's champion. Our women's champion is the Great Barrier. I'm just going to keep exiting until I get a referee I recognize, because it's always like a guest referee from somewhere else. Okay, I think that's Atsushi Onita. If it's not, it might be like Shofunaki or Mensteo. I'm fine with all 3 of those answers, so I'm going to leave that exactly as it is, just because of how kind of silly they look as referee. So all I can do is change the cast, and by change the cast I mean literally just select who I want representing Strong Style Wrestling in the female category here. Hang on, let me look at everybody's stats, see how we're doing. I think Barrier's our best chance. Let's go for it. Great attitude, great agility, decent stamina, skill and strength are okay. Yep, we're going to leave it. Great Barrier versus Medusa. So it's women's champ versus women's champ. Strong Style Wrestling versus Super Lucha Libre, which is a version of WCW. And we are a hodgepodge, or we started as a hodgepodge of TNA and AEW. Alright, so let's get down to the ring for our first contest in this promotional war. The featherweight round, they're calling it, but it's our World Women's Champion. Oh, with Tori Wilson, the boss of Super Lucha Libre, accompanying her charge, Medusa here. I forgot to do snack at the stream, but it's another Cliff Builder bar. Mint chocolate chip. The only acceptable pairing of mint. Oh. Okay, so she's going to come out with her mentor, the Great Sasuke, as opposed to owner of Strong Style Wrestling, Conrad Thompson. That's fine. She already had an established manager. It says the territory loves cages, hates such and such. I forget what it said, but it doesn't matter. Like, there's no star rating associated with this. We're just going for the wins and losses. So I'm going to be very biased in my commentary when I tell you that Great Barrier better win this thing. Welcome to the special interpromotional contest between Strong Style Wrestling and Super Lucha Libre. Might be Billy Kidman, too. First, representing Strong Style Wrestling, please welcome the Great Barrier. Oh, gosh, as Medusa throws a microphone at him. And representing Super Lucha Libre, please welcome Medusa. Hello. I'm not impartial. Wait a minute. Billy Kidman of Super Lucha Libre was romantically involved with and was in like an on-screen something with Tori Wilson, who's the boss of Super Lucha Libre. The fix is in. Oh, I thought it was a Tsuchi Onita. Or Men's Teo. Or Shofunaki. And it turned out to be Billy Kidman. Meanwhile, at the desk, it's good old JR. And I think Bobby Heenan. Which would have been a heck of a pairing. Both of them in their prime. Oh dear. Up and over and out goes the Great Barrier. Medusa of Super Lucha Libre hasn't even taken her title belt off yet. I did get him on that fixed countouts. Oh my god, countering the countered power slam into an armbar is Medusa. Great Barrier in trouble early on. And that's it. Submissions are on. I turn them off because of how quickly they end matches, as you see at the 46-second mark. And that's it. Great Barrier loses. We're down 0-1. Medusa's raised the profile. Great Barrier has... Yep. As you can attend. Please don't say that your courses run at separate ways. You haven't had a match together yet, guys. No, you literally haven't had a match yet. Oh my gosh, Kenny Omega. First off, where'd you get that black eye? Secondly, you literally came to me a week ago and formed this team, and you haven't had a match yet. You're going to face the Steiners because you're our only established tag team right now. Boy, oh boy. Okay, Dr. Dash. Again, that's Randy Orton. There, Lita. Lita can be our referee. She used to work for us. Okay, who do I want to fight? This guy. I'm gonna go... Okay, so I already did that, so I paid $2,000. I'm trying to, be cost effective here. Here. You can have Kali. See how that goes. I'm gonna write this down. So, Medusa beats the Great Barrier, putting us down 1-0. And then we'll do... Great Kali. Sure hope we pull this out. We got to win 4 out of 6. All right, here we go. I can't affect anything else but putting in the match who is involved. Like, I can't do anything else. Can't change anything. Nothing on the line but pride. The open round. Could be anybody. Dr. Dash versus Great Khali, coming out with Conrad Thompson, his boss here in Strong Style Wrestling. That's technically my avatar in this game. Great Khali on a tear. Not really. Great Khali doing okay, winning and losing. It's mostly in a series of hair versus hair matches. Obviously, that won't be the case today. I'm going to skip the intros. Okay, we're in the ring. Welcome to this contest. Dr. Dash. Oh, resume. Strong Style. Great Khali. See, I am Lita of All American Wrestling, and I'm here to be impartial. I know the stakes are high. Somebody's having a nice beverine. Get him! Smother him, Khali. Choke him out. So I can't do anything, so rules-wise, pinfall, submission are in effect, counted are in effect, disqualifications are in effect, so you can't use weaponry. There's a 10-minute time limit. You can see it counting down. And pinfall and submissions. Meanwhile, at the desk, it looks like Michael Cole, and I couldn't tell you. Conrad just elbow dropped nothing. Meanwhile, Great Khali has had this submission on Dr. Dash for like 30 seconds now. Finally countering up. Holy crap, he countered out and took a huge chunk of his life. Meanwhile, Dr. Dash is okay after that extended submission. There we go. Back into it more. Dash out. Use your power, Khali. Use your power. Boy, oh boy. I tended to never look at the health bars before, but now I am concerned since it's interpromotional war. Dr. Dash. Not familiar with him. Oh, just smothering the face of Dr. Dash until he somehow pushes Khali away. Somersaulting toward. Khali seems to be having some trouble in the midsection there. as the clock continues to tick down. Come on, Cully, you got this, bud. Yeah, smother the man. Choke him out. Not the strategy I was expecting from Great Khali, but whatever gets the deuce. Getting that all-important W. Just tries to keep Dr. Dash down on the canvas. Conrad getting involved. Lead in to stop that. Tori Wilson in the ring as well. Nice cartwheel out of the way by Dr. Dash. Credit where credit's due. So we are very much rooting for Great Khali in this one. Oh, God! Up and over goes Khali to the floor. Lead is starting to lay in the count. I did get a mod that corrected how countouts worked, so they actually work properly now. It's not just whoever is on offense, strangely. Oh, somehow reset his count. You got it. Back inside goes Khali, taking its time. Oh, oh, oh! There they go, just trading blows. Khali should have easily gotten the best of that. His strength is in the high 90s. I don't know if that translates directly into striking. Maybe more grapple moves. Dr. Dash. Pretty evenly matched here with Khali so far. Come on, Khali. Can't use the normal tricks of the trade of the SSW, which is excessive weaponry. How are you just going to spill over the top rope like that, though? Like, how is that a thing? Also, something just exploded on him. Oh, God, the back of his head hit the stairs on the way down. Big leg drop off the top by Khali. Michael Cole getting a better look. Meanwhile, Conrad and Tori Wilson getting into it. They'll be facing each other in a matchup following this contest. As the count is laid into both gentlemen here. Double count out doesn't help anybody. Oof. Now, I don't know the controls, otherwise I might try to do one of these matches myself to ensure victory. Khali still struggling on the floor. 7 count. Referee distracted by the managers that should be at ringside but are in the ring. Gosh, Khali's in trouble. I underestimated Dr. Dash somehow. Some guy I've never heard of. Some created wrestler. Come on, Khali, show that aggression. Get in there. Pretend your hair's on the line. Swinging him into that big boot. Oh, good. Really making him suffer. Khali not a fan. Wailing away again. Big drop kick by Dash, though. Dash ahead on points. About halfway through this contest. Right back to the smothering. No! Countered out immediately. Into a pin attempt. No, into a submission attempt here on Khali. Able to get out for a second. Khali in all sorts of trouble. Now, some sort of shoulder lock. Come on, Khali. You're killing me here. Oh dear. Accidentally hit Lita with that one. 5 minutes remaining. That's cool. Get him up. Big bulldog by Khali. Every single one of his moves should be like maximum damage because of his power rating. I don't get it. Nice hip toss. Smother that man. Electric chair. Counter, but he fell off of Khali. Bumping into Lita, the referee. Spins him around. I think a headlock. Body scissor. Gonna try to choke Khali out. Can't do it. Gotta let go. Hurts his knee somehow. Khali focusing on the knee. Pulls him back to his feet. Big body slam into the armbar. Oh, God. Fujiwara Styles. Trying to tap him out. Oh, Dr. Dash fights free. 4 minutes to go. Belly to belly to the floor. Rocco! Thank you so much for the gifted subs, my good man. Just saw that as it happened. Woo! Oh, wrong way. Woo! Congratulations to Sky Inverse Bunny 7A and Ameridan. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Rocco. The gifted subs. Appreciate you. Wacky wavy inflatable fun guy, and then old tambourine action for the new subs. Oh, as the referee is up to 6 now on both gentlemen. 7 as Kali throws Dash under the table. 8 on Dash now. Lita, stop. 9. So close. Can barely get back to his feet. Count that man out. 10, and that is it. Great Kali wins by count out. I'll take it. Hilarious. Dr. Dash was disqualified in the opening round. Disqualified. Great Kali evening things up. Just 1-1. Damage the reputation of Super Lucha Libre. Great Kali's profile. And, oh, I didn't help the promotion. I just disappointed the other one. That's fine. Boss round versus Tori Wilson. It should automatically, yeah, I was going to say, it should automatically book Conrad Thompson. And so it has. It looks like the Ugandan giant Kamala is going to be the referee. I'm fine with that. Off we go. So we're at 1-1. Go Conrad. Boss round. Supposed to dress in her wrestling attire. I guess she is from the sort of the bra and panties era, unfortunately. So that's what we get. All right, as usual, I have no control over the rules. 10-minute time limit, pinfall and submission. At count out, disqualification are in effect. Can't use weaponry. And yeah, it's Conrad, Tori Wilson, one-on-one. May the best boss win, as I enjoy a little protein bar. I'm Kamala, Maple Leaf Grappling. What's going on, Rocco? What are my thoughts on AEW Dynamite? I thought it was a good show. I'm interested in seeing where this, like, gang mentality of the new BCC goes. That's going well. I'm interested in everything going on in, like, the women's division. A lot going on there. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Like, the Don Callis family rebooting itself. That was interesting. I don't know when he picked up Brian Cage, though, but I'm not mad at it. Maybe it happened on ROH and I wasn't paying attention. Oof. As once again, this is Tori Wilson, Conrad Thompson, the boss round of this interpromotional war, where the actual leaders of their respective promotions are duking it out in legal competition. Unfortunately for Tori Wilson, Conrad's stats are almost perfect because I made him that way. So hopefully this will be a short, relatively pain-free process. Looks like Vince McMahon and Jim Cornette at the desk for this one. Bosses watching bosses watching bosses. Kamala getting in the face of Conrad Thompson, cutting him off before he can do anything to Tori Wilson, who he sent off the ropes. Not quite sure what's going on there. Trying to halt the momentum of Conrad. Now they're just wailing on each other. Oh, down goes Tori once again. Big scoop. Big world's strongest slam by Conrad Thompson. Monkey flipping Tori up and over the ropes to the floor. Kamala laying in the count. Oh, a dive through the ropes. Big whiff by Conrad. I did appreciate that they actually name-dropped Kenny Omega on screen on Dynamite. To me, that means, you know, crossing my fingers, that means prognosis is good, healing is going well, etc., etc. I really like that they've been featuring Daniel Garcia more since he's been re-signed. I'm looking forward to him and Jack Perry if they want to spin off of that. Like, it seems like They are finally start. Hang on, just a 1 count. Nice reversal by Conrad. Reverse once again by Tori. Rope break. It seems like they're finally paying off the long-suffering fans that have been like, well, why aren't you pushing the originals? Why aren't you doing more with the people that have been here the longest? And they're finally doing that. Hang on, Conrad. 1, 2, 3, smothering Tori for the win. As we get ready, we're going to ads in about 10 seconds, everybody. It'll be painless, I promise. It's only 30 seconds of ads, but if you don't want to see them at all, consider subscribing. See you in a bit. See you on the other side as we go pitcha. Okay, 2-1. 2-1 for SSW. Boss round. We did it. Raised our profile. And Tori Wilson has damaged the other profile. Sounds good. Cruiserweight round. So that, for us, that's television champion. Which means this is about to be... It's about to be Chris Jericho and Sting. With Stephanie McMahon as the referee, no thank you. I don't know who that is. Earthquake! Okay, Earthquake as referee. Okay, Chris Jericho versus Sting with Earthquake as ref. John Tenta, if you're nasty. It's clear by name-dropping Kenny, I feel they would drop the tag belts to Kenny. Yeah, Rob was speculating that it's going to be either Kenny and Kota or Kenny and Tanahashi. Because there seems to be something about Tanahashi and Kenny Omega wishing to tag together one last time or something. So maybe Wrestle Kingdom? Gives more time for him to come back. Start first of the year. I'm sure there'll be an AEW presence on that New Japan show. I don't know. We shall see. I'm looking forward to it all, though. Oh, yeah. I'm loving... it was a nice showcase match for Shelton Benjamin. I like where that storyline's going with Swerve. There's a lot of stuff going on that I'm into. All right, television champion Sting. He's a man called Sting. It's a man called Sting. He's a man called Sting. He's a man called Sting. He's that man called Sting. Super Lucha Libre Cruiserweight Champion Chris Jericho out here with his boss, Tori Wilson. Yeah, the Don Callis family. I like their new lineup. That's I would not want to mess with them. Curious to see where Mark Davis fits in when he comes back. But Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita, backed up by Lance Archer and Brian Cage is pretty dope. I'm Earthquake of All American Wrestling. I'm here to be impartial. All right, all the rules apply. As The Big Show and Michael Cole are on at the desk. I guess he's technically the Giant in this one, since he's still in WCW. Jericho, the Cruiserweight Champion of Super Lucha Libre, against Sting, the Television Champion of Strong Style Wrestling. Nice delayed vertical suplex by the television champion. Again, nothing on the line but pride. I mean, there's a lot to it there. Will we have control of the territory after this? Oh dear. Gut run suplex and he hit Earthquake, but he's feeling that adrenaline. Ah! DDT to the front face lock. Come on, Sting. Come on, Sting. Off the ropes. Hope not feeling the adrenaline anymore. Nice counter into the suplex. Conrad and Tori going at it on the floor. Tori just lost to Conrad in singles competition. Oh, nice counter! Into the Hurricane Rana. Rope break on that submission attempt. Could be another rope break immediately. Yep. Smart positioning of Sting there. Or smart ring awareness from Sting. Conrad on the way through. Getting in the way of the referee. Ref doesn't like that. Their drone cam trying to get you the best angle of the action at all times. As Sting just staring down Chris Jericho across the canvas. Runs toward him. Big scoop and a slam. Oh, into a tombstone by Jericho. But Sting rolls through. Seems to have woken up the Stinger. Get him. Give him the business. Punch him in his testicles. Hip tops. By Sting. Wail it away on Jericho. He's thrown into the ropes. Bumps into the earthquake, the referee, and goes flying. Big spin kick by Jericho. Standing moonsault. Sting struggling to try to get back to his feet. Jericho trying to keep him down. Stomping away on the Stinger. Grounding him, but his legs are under the ropes, so that'll cause a rope break. Jericho taking his time to get back into the ring. These gentlemen going back and forth. Sting trying to position him just so. Picks him back to his feet. Backslide by Sting. Earthquake with an interesting view as he counts the 3 and Sting gets the win. I don't know how Earthquake knew Jericho's shoulders were down because his face was up Sting's butt, but we'll take it. 3-1. We have to win one of the following 2 matches, and we will win this promotional war. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Like the new rivalry angle of Jake versus Garcia. Yeah. Or Jack Perry and Garcia, Fletcher and Will. Yep. Hangman versus Jay White. Yeah, that's an interesting thing too. A little bit of development there. See if Hangman's gonna have to take out the whole Bang Bang gang. Bang Bang gang. Yeah, some good stuff. The slow continued push of the Outrunners has been great too. Like, just hilarious. Okay. Jericho damaged the rep. Sting has raised the profile. Thank you, Sting. Thank you, Stinger. Alright, this one's huge. It's the Steiner brothers. So we're going to take a look at the rules here. It is 15 minutes. First fall wins. Strict tag team rules. Okay, I'm going to exit out. It looks like Boss Man or Bubba Ray Dudley. I don't want Hulk Hogan to be the referee. Misawa, though. Mitsuhara Misawa can be the referee. That's a fun hodgepodge. So it's going to be Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner against the Omega Men. Matt Hardy, Kenny Omega. That's it. That's what we got. It's Omega Men. It's Omega Men versus the Steiners. We're hoping for the best. A team that wanted to break up before they even debuted in our promotion, the Omega Men. But we, look, let's just chalk that up to Kenny being a little nervous, okay? And we'll give him that one. He's okay. He decided to go with it, and we'll see how it plays out for him in the tag team round of this interpromotional war. Scott coming out with a dumbbell. That's awesome. The Super Lucha Libre Tag Team Champions, the Steiner Brothers. It's the story of two brothers, Rick and Scott. That's the only line I know. It's the story of two brothers, Rick and Scott. WCW had some real fun, cheesy themes where it was just, they had lyrics that were about whomever was, you know, like the Man Called Sting, the Cactus Jack theme song that was like the Bang Bang Man. Just some real fun stuff. It's Too Cold Scorpios theme is great. Too Cold. All right. I'm gonna skip through this as fast as I can. We have the strong style team, Super Lucha Libre team. I'm Mitsuhiro Masao of Rising Sun Puroresu, and I'm here to be impartial referee. Vince McMahon in the ring for some reason. Left. Oh, that's because he and Jesse Ventura were at the commentation station, and it's been destroyed. So Vince is having a bit of a hissy fit about it. Okay, we're starting off with Kenny Omega and Scott Steiner legal in the ring. Kenny Omega just drop kicked him and it didn't do anything. That seems like it's going to be trouble. Why is Vince in the corner of the Omega Men? I don't like that. Not one bit. Oh my gosh. Oh! Scott hitting his own brother and partner in front of these 6,300 strong. Kenny already looking for a tag here. Can't find his way back to his partner. While Masawa's having trouble getting Rick back onto his apron. Boy, oh boy. Nope, tried to pick him up. Tried to get him in the electric chair for perhaps the Angel's Wings. Couldn't do it. Kenny Omega being worn out by Scott Steiner. Hang on! Burning hammer to Scott Steiner! Rick had to save his brother. I'm not so sure, but I feel Orange is going to win the AEW heavyweight belt and lose it to Christian Cage Cash. And you think Orange is going to be the one to take down Moxley? That's interesting. Because it's going to be somebody. It's going to be one of the smaller AEW like projects that they've been working on for a while. Like a Garcia or a Darby. Or yeah, I didn't think Orange, but it might be an Orange. That would be very interesting. But having Christian come out and ruin it immediately also makes sense to me. So yeah, they got a lot of ways they can go. It's very interesting, because as you pointed out during the pay-per-view, or after the pay-per-view, all of their champions are bad guys now. We've got to slowly swing those belts to the other side. Oh, God, what a counter by Scott! Dropping Kenny Omega with that neck breaker and dropping himself onto that pin, or that submission attempt to break it up. Good Lord, counter wrestling like you won't believe here in Strong Style Wrestling. Matt Hardy and Rick Steiner, your legal combatants. Scott Steiner feeling that adrenaline, but it does him no good, as he's not the legal fighter in the match. So we get a good aerial shot. Matt, don't be distracted. Matt! Causing trouble by pulling Scott into the ring, distracting the referee. And he gets Bulldog for his troubles. In comes Kenny. Referee losing control of this one. Masawa's got to start throwing elbows. I mean, I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to, like, knock people out. Rick's looking a little worse for wear. In comes Scott. I don't know if that's wise. Frankensteiner by Scott. Oh, German suplex into the setup desk chair. And Matt Hardy is down and out. Nice one-legged drop kick by Matt Hardy. Scoops up Scott. Back and forth they roll. Rope break scenario. Matt's got to get off. Oh. Big scoop and a slam by Scott. Giving him plenty of time to walk back into his corner and perhaps tagging his brother Rick. Looks like he's thinking about it. As Matt Hardy gets back to his feet. Should be looking to tag Kenny Omega soon, you would think. Oh, into the STF by Scott Steiner. Kenny Omega with a drop kick to the back of the head to break that up. Encouraging Matt Hardy to get back into his corner. Matt Hardy has other ideas. As we look over the shoulder of one Matt Hardy as he tries to stare down Scott Steiner. Vince McMahon distracting the ref. This is a drop kick. Scott trying to take advantage. Drag him into the center of the ring. STF. Let's go. Drop toe. Nicely done by Matt Hardy. Absorbs an attack by Rick Steiner. Catches a tag belt on the way through. Nice Northern Lights by Matt Hardy to Scott Steiner. Has to let go. Too close to the ropes for a valid pin attempt. Great ring awareness from Matt Hardy to realize that. Oh, Matt Hardy in trouble. I don't know why both... Okay, I was going to say, I don't know why both members of the same team, why both of their health bars are on the screen. You think it'd be one side and then the other? Oh, gets caught into the powerbomb. 1, 2, that should do it. 3. What a counter by Scott Steiner. Obliterating Matt Hardy. Oh, yeah. The reset angle with Adam Cole and MJF. Yeah. They kept it to within their MJF quarter hour. It was inoffensive. You know what I mean? Like, we're pushing that forward finally. They did their best to, like, explain why they feel the way they feel now, because when they left, it very much looked like MJF was the good guy and Adam Cole would be turning on him because he turned on him as the devil, right? So yeah, had to fight fire with fire is how he justified it and stuff. But MJF is truly the evil one. Da 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 da. I get it. All right, so Steiner's win. We have to win this main event. It's 3-2 Strong Style Wrestling over Super Lucha Libre. Abyss versus Psychosis in the main event. Champion versus champion. Kenny's profile suffered. Matt Hardy has damaged the rep. Scott Steiner's raised the profile. And Rick Steiner's profile has also improved for being on the winning team. This is it. Abyss versus Psychosis. That's Bryan Danielson. No, that's Lex Luger, it looks like. Okay, so it's the champion round of the promotional war. Strong Style Wrestling sits at 3 wins. Super Lucha Libre sits at 2. If Abyss wins, we win the war. If Psychosis wins, it's a tie and we lose the war. Like there's only one positive outcome, and that's an Abyss victory. Otherwise, we get the money, but we lose the territory, and the new threshold to get it back is whatever number of attendance that we're about to set. So, fingers crossed for an Abyss victory here, as he is our world champion, and will be defending the honor of the promotion itself against Psychosis with special guest referee Paul Bearer, probably of Maple Leaf Grappling. I don't quite know. Abyss coming out with his boss Conrad Thompson, the world heavyweight champion of Strong Style Wrestling. One fall to a finish, just like all the other contests. 10-minute time limit, pinfalls, submissions, count-out, disqualification. All that is in effect. Certainly stacking the deck against the Strong Style Wrestling combatants because they're used to a very different rule set. But what a beefy world champion we have. The 6'8" monster Abyss against the Super Lucha Libre world champion Psychosis, here with his boss, Tori Wilson. Alright, let me scoot through this. Psychosis. Next up, Abyss. And I am Paul Bearer from Federation Online. Looks like Mean Gene and Mr. Fuji are calling the action. Alright, here we go. Oh, Psychosis trying to catch Abyss from behind. Abyss already the worst for wear. Already in trouble as he psychs himself up. And Psychosis drop kicks the referee in the face. Oh, what a fall away slam to the floor! Where Conrad Thompson can take over on Psychosis. Referee laid in the count. As Conrad sits into a figure 4. Psychosis trying to get out of it. Referee up to 4 already. Oh, Abyss now. Resets the count for both combatants at 1. Both the 2 now. Oh, big spine buster by Conrad to Psychosis. Apparently perfectly legal on the floor as he now has him in a spinning toe. Into a knee bar by Conrad Thompson, doing everything he can to give his champion Psychosis, or his champion Abyss, an advantage in this one. As the count continues. Up to 3. As he struggles back and forth with Conrad Thompson in that figure 4. Abyss psyching himself up. Happy to take the count-out victory at 5 now. 6, I'll take it. Abyss, stay where you are, bud. Stay in the ring. 7, up to 7. 3 more seconds. Oh, Psychosis is starting to counter. We're up to 8. Psychosis rolls back into the ring. Oh, starting to get stomped out by Abyss. Knocked away into the corner. Abyss trying to take over. Where Conrad Thompson began the attack. Abyss looking to finish it. Scoops him up. Powerbomb. Drops the elbow. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Abyss destroys Psychosis. And we win the war. I wouldn't put it past Daniel Garcia to get the belt off Jack Perry, but I don't know if it happens in his first attempt. Like, there's a lot of people, like, he could take it off of him. If they're serious about breaking up Private Party and splitting them off and trying to push Isaiah Cassidy as a single, I could see him potentially taking off of him. If they ever wanted to give Dante Martin a singles push again, I could see him taking it off of him. That's sort of like next generational, like it looks like it's being positioned as the, you know, the project belt, like the person we're working on type of thing. Like they're starting to rehab Jack Perry. This is his first like taste of gold. They're going to push him further up the card with that gold. Like the international title is already worth more because of all the work Orange Cassidy did with it, and then Will Ospreay and beyond. The continental title or crown, whatever you want to call it, is only mostly relevant when the actual Continental Classic is taking place. So until that time, it's just kind of something that Okada's hanging on to after taking it off of Kingston. So to me, like the TNT title that Jack Perry has is it's the first sort of stepping stone belt to really being a serious threat or like a serious competitor in AEW. So anyone at the low card that need like a little taste of something, like a little something to get them going, anybody in there would be great. But I'm also fine if Jack Perry keeps it for a while because it helps Jack, and then eventually drops it in a few months from now. Psychosis has become friends with Conrad after getting his ass kicked by him for so long. Very interesting. Abyss has raised the profile of Strong Style Wrestling. Strong Style Wrestling have beaten Super Lucha Libre after winning 4 matches in front of about 7,500 fans. All right, we did it. We did it. Abyss beat Psychosis. So we win 4-2. I love it. Now we have contracts to worry about. Are you sure you want to broadcast that show? I do. There, we were up against the 78% ranked and 7th out of 8 Super Lucha Libre. We went up another point after defeating them in that promotional war. I mean, I'm sad that they didn't go up also. That's a bummer. I wish they'd gone up a couple. So we got just under $75,000. We didn't have to pay out too much. This is a pretty decent, should be a pretty decent payday for us. Yeah, not too bad. Like we spent 58, we made 74, and now we're up to 82 overall. Okay, and now it's pay-per-view time with our brand new expanded roster. Yeah, we're gonna strengthen our territory here because, like, look at all this. We love bodybuilders and we hate vanilla midgets, so they want. We love time limits and we hate managers. We love injuries. We hate barbed wire. I'm going to go to the... I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to the southeast part of America. After being exposed to Wrestling Revolution's product, fans in Australia have developed a preference for ticket prices. Interesting. Tag team titles are currently vacant, so Strong Style Wrestling will be looking to crown new champions as soon as possible. That's true because Just Incredible is no longer with us. Kenny Omega's speaking tour has been mired in controversy after sharing some inflammatory views with the students. What the hell? Bray Wyatt's contract is coming due. We have to talk about it. Jerry Lynn, same thing. Rising Sun Parizu has driven out All American Wrestling from West Russia after drawing 6,300 fans. Their reach is now 13%. Beth Phoenix has defeated Charlotte Flair to become the new women's champion in Maple Leaf Grappling. Congratulations, Beth. Rey Mysterio has defeated How? How? We fought him. How? Anyway, Rey Mysterio at some point defeated Psychosis. Maybe they do all their shows for the 4th week first, and then we do ours. So maybe that happened already. Like you know what I mean? Like in the intervening week between the promotional battle. So Psychosis losing 2 matches in a row. First getting defeated by our champion and then losing his belt to Rey Mysterio. Super Lucha Libre just got a cult following in Nigeria. Kevin Nash's contract with Super Lucha Libre has expired. Federation Online has toppled Strong Style Wrestling in Afghanistan. That's fine. Ahmed Johnson has left wrestling school to go to Rising Sun Puresu. That's interesting. All right, Bray. Contract has expired, Bray. Let's talk about your shees. How we doing? That might be what they had last time. So, nothing? Longest term ever. What do you say? If you're not prepared to give me any benefits. Alright. I'll give you what I did before. Health insurance. I don't intend to get injured, so don't try to sell me insurance. I don't intend to get injured. Okay, what else can I give you? Win bonus? You decide who wins and loses, so what kind of incentive is that? That's not... You're not wrong. I'll give you $2,000 out of the gate. I'd rather not receive any amount, just plowed into a decent weekly wage. There you go. $100 raise per week. Pay me what my future self would earn. Alright, I'm prepared to lose Bray Wyatt. Goodbye, Bray. So we need to hire one heel. I'm making a note. We need to hire a heel. Roman. Roman's turn. Let's see what we can do here with Roman Reigns. Oof, I do not want to spend that much money on him. I'll give you 5. Tops. I'll give you 5. How come you're paying Kenny 6 if this is all I'm worth? Alright, bye, Roman. 2 heels. Gotta hire 2 heels now. Alright, who's next? Jerry Lynn. Contract has expired. Jerry Lynn. $3,000, 48 weeks. What do you say, bud? I deserve to be in the title picture, so I'm going to need that in writing. He wants a title push. I'm going to go no. All right, we got to hire 3 people. 3 more heels. Oh, Saraya as well. They didn't even mention that. Saraya as well. Okay. Let's see if she can stay with us. No creative control. I'm going to give you the same deal I gave so many other people. How's about all that? I can't work for a company that doesn't have access to the United Kingdom. You've worked for us this whole time. So we have to hire another lady too. All right. We got to restock and then put on a paper. Oh my gosh. Aubrey. Good Lord. 2,300. 25, 48 weeks. What do you say? How dare you offer me such a pathetic contract? You're obviously not taking this very seriously. She's leaving. So now we need to hire another ref. My, what a little monster we've made. Oh, what's going on here? Hey, listen. Kenny has so many problems here. I'm not sure you appreciate how important I am to Strong Style Wrestling. Pay me an extra $4,000 right now, or we'll see how the show goes on without me. Kenny, you little dingus? Absolutely not. Honor your contract. Since I'm obviously not important to this show, I'm sure you'll get on just fine without me. Wow, Kenny. What a lousy attitude you're turning out to have. All right. We have some people to hire. Kenny's not showing up, so there goes your title shot. So all you've done is screw over yourself and Matt Hardy. So congratulations there. Let's see if I can steal Miss Elizabeth instead of Saraya. I'll give you $2,500 for 48 weeks. What do you say? We still haven't forgiven them for stealing Antarctica. That's dumb. Get over it. Red Shoes, come work for us. Red Shoes, you want to come work for us? We need a new ref. I'll give you 1,000 a week for 48 weeks. You know what? I'll give you 1,500 a week for 48 weeks. How's that sound? Come ref for us. Pay me for the inconvenience. Okay, 1,500 a week for 48 weeks. How's that sound? Yay! New referee. Thanks. I'm able to get started right away, says Red Shoes Ueno. Welcome to the team. So it's Bobby Heenan, Red Shoes, and Conrad, who we don't have to pay, actually. Good to know. We still need... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5. We need 3 more heals to join the squad. Okay. Buddy Buchanan. Woodrow. Al Cobain. Okay, legends we can't do. They're no longer with us. That's the whole game. Let's not worry about that. Oh, AJ, how I wish I could hire you back. I mean, I'll try. I'll give you 5. I'll give you 5. I'll give you 5, and I'll give you health insurance. I'll give you 5. No, I'll give you 6. I'll give you 6. I'll give you health insurance. I'll give you a 48-week term, and we're going to bring you in as a heel. What do you think? A pathetic contract. All right. Yeah, Cena would be technically cheaper. We'll try. Here we go. Again, we're going to bring him as a heel. 48 weeks. 6'5". Health insurance. What do you say? Can't give you 48 weeks. 36. Can't give you 36. 26. 6 months. That's as low as I want. That's it. That's as low as I'll go. Nope. All right. Sorry, John. We tried. We tried. All right, Batista. Come on through. No overtime. 48-week contract. More of my life than wrestling. Okay, same thing. 36, then 26. We'll see what they say. Can't give you 36. 6 months. 6 months of your life. Nope. Dang, Batista. You Hollywood types. I kid. Okay. Zeus. Andre would just murder everybody. Oh, Bray went to Hollywood, did he? Interesting. All right, Austin. Let's try it. $7 for 48. Can't give you 48 weeks. Okay. 36. 36 weeks of Stone Cold. Maybe because they're... Oh, it's not gonna... Yeah. Maybe because they're in the Hollywood section, they're like a little more part-timey, like automatically. Okay, let's do... Who's got the highest skill we got here? Oh, look at that. Jerry Lynn. I don't want to hire Bill DeMott. Oh yeah, Bobby Roode wanted like to be the highest paid person in the whole company, which was ridiculous. There's no way I'm giving Raven creative control. I mean, sure. Let's bring in Coco and turn him heel. Creative control. Alright, 48 standard, 2,500 bucks a week, 48 weeks. What do you say? Boom. Come on through, Coco. And they can get started straight away. Alright, so red shoes. We got a new ref. And Coco's coming in to be a new heel for us. I don't know where exactly, but now we got Coco. I'm just going to put him there. We need two more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got Sasuke, 11, Sting, 12, 24, 48, 47, 13, 47, 13. Not bad. But that's 8 baby faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heels. So we need 2 more. 2 more baddies. Did I see Bryan Danielson? You son of a gun, you. Of course he went to Rising Sun Kuretsu. We also needed to replace Soraya. What's up, Natty? You want to come work for us? Please, please, please. I'll give you $2 grand. 48 weeks. What do you say? You're only making 1,600 before. If you want that kind of commitment from me, I need more commitment from you. All right, standard. 2,500. Yeah, come on through. All right, so we're gonna get Natalia in a couple weeks. Okay, welcome to the squad. We lost a heel, so I'm gonna make sure she's a heel. There we go. There, and now I need those 2 heel. Now I need those 2 heel gentlemen to join the squad. Whomever that will be. Yeah, back to strong style. I never had Taz, as far as I know. 48 weeks. What do you say? I just got done working for Strong Style Wrestling. What assurances do I have that anything would be different? You never worked for me. What are you talking about? Like that? I don't know what's going on there. Like I didn't have Taz. I don't think. I had Taz in like other games, like in Fire Pro. Oh, I'll take a Ricky Steamboat if I can, and I'll turn him heel. I'll give you 45 for 48 weeks. What do you say? Stealing Greenland. Okay. That's weird. What do you care? Like, what do you care? Stealing Greenland. Ooh, his skills going down, his Dusties. Oh my gosh. That'd be funny if I bring in Elegante. Ooh, Stripe Hillman. I'll pay that extra. I'll pay that whatever. Yep. Yeah, that's no problem. I'll pay that. Uh-huh. We're going to do that up front. And then I'm going to give you 2,500 for 48 weeks. What do you say? We both know I'm worth more than 2,500 per week. Okay. 27. Pay me what my future self would earn. There, I'll throw in a little more in the advance. I'd rather not get any money up front, but you have to. Like, you literally have to. You have to get in advance. How's that then? But you wouldn't let me do that then. Like, you wouldn't let me cover it. Oh, there are some problems with your system, M. Dickey. Like, I couldn't then go back and try it properly. Perry Saturn working for free. Come on through. $5,000, 48 weeks. What do you say? Any benefits? Health insurance. Health insurance. What do you say? I prefer to receive 25% of my payment up front. $2,000. I'll advance you $2,000. Never mind then. Shrewd negotiator, Perry Saturn. The Miz. Definitely don't want Val. That's where Velvet ended up, huh? With a title push. Wow. I got Luke. Man, I got some people locked in. They also have a Sting. Okay, that'll cost me $5,000 just to get Seamus. Let's give it a whirl. That's fine. I will give you your $5,000. And then I will offer you a contract for 48 weeks. At the current rate. Man, what do you talk? Like, everyone has beefs of all these different parts of the world. Like, who gives a hoot? Who cares? Get over yourselves. Haku. I'll go Bobby Lashley. That's not bad at all. Hi. Sure. We can do that. Health insurance. You got it. Boom! In comes Bobby Lashley. Okay. So we're going to turn them heel. So I got to flip Bobby and Coco. And make sure Natalia is also heel. I'm just going to do that in the editor. It might be slightly cheating, but I don't really care. Okay. So I need one more. I need one more heel to join our squad. One more. Okay, wrestling school is easy to hire from. Or easier to hire from. You don't necessarily get the best people, though. Viscera. These are, I guess, the, like, I mean, not Jushin Thunder Liger or... Why is there more than one Booker T? Very interesting. Let's try Shane. There, more than what you were making. If that's all I'm worth, why are we even having this conversation? Okay, bye. You aren't making that much where you currently are. Like, I gave you a raise, ding dong. That's fine. pay somebody else. Poor Jeff's all beat up. See, I don't really want to grab these Japanese talents because they'll just be like, you don't have access to Japan. Help us get there, yo. We'll try it, Dusty. Kind of on the tail end of his career, though. Full term. No, I'm already done. I already don't want to discuss it anymore with you. I'm already out of here. Let's go the giant. More of a commitment from you. Health insurance! How's that? We still haven't forgiven you from doing your job. Who's we? You don't work for them. Like, if you were, like, heavily invested in, like, a 25-week contract, like a Billy Kidman, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Because, I'm, you know, you don't want to do it despite me paying it out and stuff. I get it. But why are you loyal to them? You don't work for them, technically. They've had months to negotiate these contracts, and they've not rehired you. So I don't understand. Kevin, why don't you help me understand here? He's going to rake me over the coals for something stupid. What do you say? Health coverage. I'll give you health insurance. There you go. What do you say? How? Way too heavily in your favor. You know what? Let's do the 6-month deal. How's that sound? 50% of my payment up front. Nah, I'm good. I'm not going to pay you for 13 weeks of wrestling and you haven't done anything. Already tried Perry. Vampiro's got a lousy attitude. Let's try anyway. Vampiro, bring you in to fight Sting. Again, 2,500, 48 weeks. What is with that? No, I'm not paying you 12 weeks worth of your salary up front. Not a chance. Not doing that for anybody. Okay. All right, Miz. Here we go. Nothing. 48 weeks, 2,500 bucks. What do you say? Welcome to the squad, Miz. All right. As Stephanie looks on like, what the crap? Also said they could start right away. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Damien Sandow and the Miz together. Okay. So I will turn them into a tag team. And then these guys are a tag team. We need to crown new champs soon. So we have our... So Dragon's not here yet? Kenny Omega left too. Why isn't Ultimo Dragon here? Okay, let me back out. Saving. Let me back out again. Go to editor. And just make sure that Bobby Lashley Bad guy. We need Coco Beware to be a bad guy. Amazing. Make sure Natty's a bad guy. There we go. Just double checking to make sure these are all proper. Face. 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 Heal. Heal. And Natalia, we already know is heal. Awesome. Now red shoes, I'm going to make sure you're listed as referee. Perfect. Bobby Heenan, referee. Conrad is listed as civilian. Booker. Can I do that? Booker. Wait, can I just hang on 1 second? Relations. Partner. There they are. Just call them the Hollywood Elite. And can I just make you a champion? Tag team champion. There, they're the tag team champions. All right. That solves that problem. They won it in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro, or you know, Puerto Rico. They won it in a tournament in Puerto Rico. Tell you about it later. So Abyss, our world champion. Sting, our television champions, one of our biggest baby faces. Sando and Miz, our tag champions. Great Barrier, our women's champion. World Television, Women's World Tag Team. Perfect. Perfect. Oh wow, I can change the name of it and the. Not going to futz with any of that. We're just going to get back to the booking career, as we have a pay-per-view to put on now in the Southeast USA. So they love time limits and they hate managers. Well, too bad about that. Too bad about that indeed. We're going to see how many of these matches we can fill out based on who's here and who's not here. I don't... Why did the ring default to that? That's so silly. Okay, I think we went 97 or 93. 93 seems small. 97. Okay. Let's leave all that. I can finally also book it as I like. Except for we're now doing 30-minute time limits on everything instead of no time limit. Because they like time limits here. So we're going to do 30 minutes each time. I wish you could save your own preset. Like, I wish I could just save it to be like, this is the default strong style wrestling style, and then just click a button and have that happen every time. Okay, I'm putting those in the ring just so they can use them. Pinfalls only. This isn't staying. Let me get Red Shoes. You first, bud. Welcome to the squad. Okay. Now let's get a babyface here. Kenny's not here, which automatically means that he can't face. I had him penciled in for a shot at the TV title, or the shot of the tag belts. Won't do it. So let's just do Lance Storm against The Miz. Yeah, so I'm going to be rewriting a lot of stuff here. So Lance Storm. I'm trying to book it all before I even put anything in the ring. So if I start to like, okay, I'm going to sit here for a little bit. Who's not available? Omega and Ultimo Dragon aren't available. Rude. So Matt Hardy's still here. Need me doing something. I need a bad guy to face. Oh, Pretzel Rocks hasn't. I've heard no sound from Pretzel Rocks in forever. Next track. There we go. I didn't even notice how quiet it was. Okay, I think I can do that and that. Is Bobby Lashley here yet? No, Bobby's not here. Miz is here, though. Miz is the only one that can show up right away. And Coco. Coco's here right away, too. Okay, great Sasuke. Well, then let's do that. Okay, let's do that and that. I don't think there's anyone to go here. It looks like I'm going to be short 2 matches. Unless I do some heel versus heel. So that's babyface heel. That's babyface. I got the whole women's division will be represented because I have 6 competitors. Oh no, I only have 5. So I can't do that either. Who would be where Saraya was? Okay, that match is gone too. Okay. Now I'm down to 7 matches from 10. But they want you to... Okay, who is actually here? Sting, do I have you accounted for? I'm gonna bring up my match list so people can like track along here. So Sting, I have you putting the belt on the line against The Miz. So Sting's done and The Miz is done. Sasuke, I have you facing the debuting Coco Beware. So they're both done. Boop, boop. Lance, I have you facing Damien Sandow. So they're both done. Ultimo Dragon's not here. Drew McIntyre is. I have Drew McIntyre versus Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt doesn't work for us anymore. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. Then I have... Yeah, I already did Miz Sting. Molly Holly Holm, that's fine. Mickey James Great Barrier, they're both here, so that's fine. Bad News Kingston Abyss, that's fine. I have, on the babyface side of things, Matt Hardy versus someone. On the heel side of things, I have Christian. I have Great Khali. Okay, so I can do Drew McIntyre, Christian. And I can do Matt Hardy, Great Khali. And you know the step. It's a hair versus hair match because he can't help himself. So Lance Storm, okay, I think that's everybody I can do, unless I get something here. So, oh, Kevin Owens is also. Somebody can face Kevin Owens. I'd actually prefer Matt Hardy, Kevin Owens. And then a surprise hair versus... I'm just going to hire somebody just to face the Great Khali. And then... I technically have... Like, Samantha Panther's here. But if I hire a female talent just for tonight... Like, if I can get 2 more people just... Like, the shortest contract I can. Let's try that. Let's get out of here. Get to the roster. We're going to go to wrestling school. If we can help it. Wrestling school. Popularity. Most popular ladies. Bathroom Bill. Nope. Not quite. Okay, Wynn Stevenson. We're going to have them come in for the shortest possible term. Let's see what that looks like. A 2-week contract. I'll give you $1,500 a week for 2 weeks. Sold. Can get started right away. I'm so glad they said that because otherwise I would have been screwed. Okay, so I'm just going to leave them at the bottom. Wynn Stevenson. They'll be facing Samantha Panther. Let me bring this off screen. So now we're looking for somebody to go hair versus Craig Khali. And that's it. That's all they're going to be doing. I just need someone who has the biggest strength. Oh, yeah, let's bring in Test. For 2 weeks. For $1,500 a week. I just need you for the pay-per-view. Oh, he can't show up yet. I forgot to put the clause where he has to show up soon. Well, alright. That's fine. We'll use him later. Let's find somebody else. Okay. Just somebody else with hair, basically. Tall order. Big question. Let's do big question. They look like a tag team. Immediate start. 2 weeks. $1,500 bucks. What do you say? Boom! Alright, so now we have their opponent. Big question versus Great Khali. And that means we have a full pay-per-view ready to go. I just have to execute it. Starting with Lance Storm, Damien Sandow. I don't know why it puts the ring this way. 97%. Oh, and you know what else? Okay. You know what else? I got some match types to unleash upon you. Arena props. Inside the ring. Inside the ring? Okay. Rules. Hey. They kept all that stuff. Perfect. There is no title on the line. However, Damien's been here already, so I can't, like... I don't want to do a script or anything. Okay, that's it. Pinfalls, 30-minute time limits. That's starting off the pay-per-view hot. The singles match here in Strong Style Wrestling. Lance Storm coming out unaffiliated. Used to be the tag team partner of Justin Credible. Justin Credible no longer with the organization, so the Impact players are broken up. Bobby Heenan and Nobody out for commentary. That's weird. Is there somebody else? Out comes Damien Sandow with The Miz. Crowd hates managers, so they're not too happy about this. I don't know why Bobby Heenan's by himself. Maybe it's because I put Conrad Thompson as the booker, so now they can't be at the commentator's desk anymore. Damien Sandow, one half of the tag team champions. Sandow and Miz awarded the belts. They won a tournament in Puerto Rico. Quick one count. Oh yeah, we gotta worry about star ratings and stuff once again. That's why pinfalls only. We do have a half-hour time limit per match, but that's because the crowd loves time limits, so they said. So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna have maximum time limit for every matchup, just because normally it counts up. Now we're counting down. No submissions, pinfalls only. No disqualification, no count out. Back to the SSW rules you love, you know and love. The only tweak is the time limit thing. Plus, I feel bad for Bobby being by himself. Wonder why they wouldn't just put a wrestler there with him. Sandow putting his tag belt back on, rubbing it in the face of Lance Storm since he didn't have an official tag team partner. Couldn't claim the tag team champions anymore. And I swear there was a tournament in Puerto Rico. And Miz and Damien Sandow won. The Hollywood Elite, they're calling themselves. Okay, guys, stop stalling. Like, what are we doing? Let's go. They have chemistry and balance working for them. That's great. Put it to work. I feel better having, like, going after Miz knowing that I had Sandow. I'm like, all right, well, I can team them up. Hollywood Elite versus Omega Men coming your way soon if Kenny Omega can get his head on straight. Bad News Kingston with the opportunity of a lifetime tonight against Abyss in your main event for the world title. Halfway through the show, we got Miz will be debuting for the promotion, taking on Sting for the television title. So we got a lot going on today. A couple of squash matches. Fingers crossed. Like I really hope. Win Stevenson doesn't beat Samantha Panther, and I really hope Big Question doesn't beat the Great Khali. Because they're only with us for a couple weeks. We'll see. When Test's contract expires, I'll see about perhaps re-signing him long term. Because I do have to worry about contracts coming due and stuff like that. Big drop kick from Sandow. Hanging in there with Lance Storm. The more technically proficient of the two professional wrestlers. You see that beautiful hip toss into an armbar attempt there by Lance Storm. Trying to stay on Sandow. Another one there. Further away from the ropes. Sandow able to sneak out. Got Storm up against the ropes now. Storm able to counter. Miz up to the apron now. Miz inside the ring. Got that tombstone. Celebrating the death of Blackadder on one side and Spike Milligan on the other. Told you I was sick. Or I told you I was ill is what's on Spike Milligan's tombstone. That's great stuff. What a weird, whimsical... What are we doing? Bouncing Halloween is the name of this track. Let me go ahead and change that to something called World Champion. Oh, I think it's about to accidentally skip a song or something. Yeah, here goes. Should be music. There we go. Should be a little music in the background. The fight is now spilled out to the floor. No countouts here in strong style wrestling. Bobby Heenan by himself at the desk. Probably not as entertaining as you would think, because he needs somebody to play off of. Otherwise, he'd just be spewing lies and nonsense and, like, you know what I mean? Like, just pure heel commentary with no one to balance. Red Shoes Ueno. Brand new referee here in strong style. Bringing that international flavor. As we've had to say goodbye to Aubrey Edwards. Oh, it runs into the gut run suplex. Into the cover by Lance. 2 and 3. Gets the pin on Damian Sandow. 4-star affair. Not terrible. Can't complain. An inspired match, they say. All right. Big win for Lance. Oh, they love time limits and they hate managers. Okay. Sandow's profile has suffered considerably after incurring a loss at a major event. Lance Storm's profile has improved. Miz is disappointed. That's okay. All right, match 2. We're going to put Bobby Heenan out to ref. And we're doing... I forgot that we have like 3 extra people. We only need 2 of them. We're doing Matt Hardy, babyface, on the heel side of things. Kevin Owens with us for 6 more weeks. That's all fine. That's all fine. Maximum time limit, pins only, no count out. We'll have Kevin Owens insult him. If we can. I guess rejoices at being alone again because he was with Jerry Lynn. So there we go. All right, another singles contest. Matt Hardy, Kevin Owens. We're gonna see a lot of singles matches for this pay-per-view. In fact, every single contest is just a singles match. So, get used to it. 10 singles contests headed your way. Because I don't have any tag teams at present. I mean, I don't have any tag teams where they both showed up for work. In that, I mean, I have one tag team that showed up for work. I need at least 2. All right, Kevin Owens getting in the ring. You won't see anybody else by my side tonight because I intend to fly further on my own. For too long, I allowed other people to hold me back, but now I'm living my life with no compromises. No, you picked the wrong time to step out on your own because you need all the help you can get against me, says Matt Hardy. Meanwhile, Red Shoes and Natalya Neidhart, I believe. Or sorry, Red Shoes and Molly Holly are at the desk doing commentary. All right, Bobby Heenan with a fistful of dynamite. Keep your eye on that. Love time limits, hate managers. So 30-minute time limit. So they can enjoy that. No managers in this one. Just 2 people fight. Gonna see that a lot this afternoon. 2 people fight. There, turn up the music a little because I'm having trouble placing it in the mix here. Fight against spills to the outside, no countouts, anything goes. Crowd getting into it. Coughing politely. Hardy using that broom in service of this figure 4. Don't ask me how. But he's doing it. Ooh, and back into the ring. Matt Hardy feeling the adrenaline. Clean in the ring. Oh, batters. Kevin Owens over the head. Nice drop toe in reply by Owens. Hardy now into the knee bar. Slowing things down once again. Let's get a nice bird's eye view of that action. A lot of turnover in personnel in Strong Style Wrestling the past month or 2. Nice to see the return of Matt Hardy with renewed focus and purpose. Striking out on his own in a way, no longer associated with his brother Matt with his brother Jeff or with Lita. A tentative association with Kenny Omega, but Kenny Omega having some attitude problems backstage, so the rumors say. Not here tonight. Oh, caught into a World's Strongest Slam by Owens, who also recently lost a tag team partner as Jerry Lynn has left the promotion. Kevin Owens looking to branch out on his own. Up and over goes Owens to the floor. Smother back down. I was going to say to the canvas, but to the floor by Matt Hardy. Here's one Kevin Owens, who went for a double axe handle to the business. Luckily, Kevin Owens rolled out of the way of that. That could have been catastrophic. They got time and chemistry on their side, it looks like. Oh, God, double headbutt. They're okay, they're okay. Oh, Owens with the cradle. Just a 1 count. Oh, tried to go up and over with the Frankensteiner. Kevin Owens countered, but didn't have enough to fully get a move off. Hardy now rolling up Owens and got him. Matt Hardy picking up the win. 4.5 stars. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, that's 2 straight wins for the baby faces. An exciting match. I love it. Suffered considerably. Improved considerably. Good to know. So far, 4 stars across the board. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It is indeed a Molly Holly match. It's also a Conrad Thompson refereed match. But Molly Holly is actually facing Holly Holm. It's Molly versus Holly. Just because I think that's funny. Okay. Let's get this set up. Let's get this set up. I'm actually going to do a few extra. A dozen gifts. Not large gifts, just gifts. Gifts. Inside the ring. Okay. First fall wins, 30-minute time limit, lenient otherwise, so there's some hardcore work at play here. Okay, Holly's going to be rude about it. Holly Holm's going to make fun of Molly Holly's clothes. And away we go! A large gift singles match. Scoop-a-dap-a-dap-down. Boom-ba-boom-ba-boom. Boom-ba-boom. Holly Holm, former women's champ. Against a relative newcomer. Molly Holly! It's Molly versus Holly. Has red shoes and Bobby Heenan at the desk. It must be. It must be that Conrad isn't available. And she's going to dunk on her a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. And Molly's going to be like, shut up. Something about to boot up your ass. And we are underway! There are a dozen presents inside the ring. Each containing a... I was going to say a deadly weapon, but we don't know if they're all deadly. Each containing a weapon that they can use in this matchup. Sometimes they're content just to hit them with the presents and not unwrap them. As we have some sweet xylophone music playing on in the background. Oh God, up and over goes Molly Holly! What is going on? Waltzing Vibes A. Thank you so much. This one's called Argentine Wedding, this next track. I'm going to skip that one too. Nothing against an Argentinian wedding. It's just not the vibe we're going for right here. We want combat music, if we can help it. Ooh, kip up by Molly Holly into the forward roll somersault. Into the leapfrog. What agility on display from Molly Holly. In there against Holly Holm. Decorated competitor here in Strong Style Wrestling. As we mentioned, a former women's champion. Has another gift in her hands. Trying to slow things down with another submission hold. They will wear down your opponent, but they will not win you the match. None of these gifts have been unwrapped yet, which is kind of interesting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh gosh, one of them's on fire at the feet of Molly Holly. Up and over goes Holly Holm. Molly trying to get her feet out of that present. Oh, now she's just setting more things on fire, unfortunately. Is Molly Holly getting knocked into that bit of ladder. Oh God! The present on the apron exploded! Catching Holly Holm and Conrad Thompson in the blast. And now, a camel clutch on that flaming present. Into the headlock takeover. Now Molly Holly's midsection on that flame, on those flames. What a grueling contest. Fighting over that gift. Holly Holm with one hand trying the suplex, rolled through by Molly Holly into a sunset flip onto the ladder. Not going to be an official pin attempt, though. It's got to happen inside the ring. Holly Holm fighting back with a triangle choke, gets deadlifted into a powerbomb onto the ladder by Molly. Good gravy. Oh, into a drop kick. All right, the fires are at least out. That's something. Oh, Conrad looks like he unwrapped one of the gifts and found a pool cue. Perhaps the only way to put the fire out was to unwrap the packaging. And inside was a pool cue. I don't know how it fit inside that box, but that's pretty fun. Molly Holly trying to bring another gift/weapon into the ring. Suplex over the top rope to the floor by Holly Holm, who hits a guillotine leg drop across her midsection. Right back to the floor. Crossface with a microphone. As Conrad stumbles out of the ring. Hello there, Colonel Duck. How you doing? How's your day? Hope you're having a good one. Holly Holm now. That side headlock in on Molly Holly here, just wearing her down on the outside. No submissions on the floor. No submissions at all in strong style wrestling. Into the neckbreaker by Holm. Taking over on Molly Holly here. Got to get her back inside the ring, though, for that pinfall. Into the STF on the floor. You can see Molly Holly struggling. Nice. Into the arm drag. Now an arm bar on top of the ladder. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I love this thing. This is impressive feat. An impressive feat of programming for one person to have put together this fun of a wrestling game. It is absolutely ridiculous. And they keep adding stuff to it, too. Like we're finally playing a modded version. Oh, back into an armbar on the floor. You can see the fans loving this one. But we got to get the action back inside the ring, ladies. Ah, Molly Holly tapping, but it's not going to save her. As she screams in pain. Meanwhile, Conrad Thompson begging the women to get back into the mat, or into the ring, so it can officially continue, or can officially end. Molly Holly out of desperation, able to reverse that, but Holly Holm taken back over. Oh gosh! Into the cat mutilation on the floor. Good lord. Now countering into the armbar. Conrad desperately trying to get the back inside the ring. Nothing he can do about it. Holly Holm with one good arm, it looks like. Still able to keep control on Molly Holly. Oh, at least up until that moment. Roll over onto the ladder. Oh, as Holly Holm feels the adrenaline. Conrad desperate to get them back in the ring. Looks like he's unwrapped another present and found a crutch as well. Oh, into the stunner by Holly Holm. Dragon screw leg whip into the guardrail. Keeping Molly Holly alive in this contest. Pulling Holm back to her feet. Throws her back into the ring. She skips like a stone, but she makes it back inside. Holly dazed, but taking the fight to Holm. Molly Holly versus Holly Holm. As Conrad stands nearby, ready with a chunk of ladder. You can see the toll this match has taken on both ladies already. Look at the blood flying. Oh, roll through with the crutch. Countered by Molly. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Molly Holly Picking up the win on Holly Holm. That is 3 babyface victories in a row. Okay. 3 matches down, 7 to go. A sensational large gifts match. They absolutely loved it. We're in front of 4,000 fans. We're in our own territory, so we're just trying to like up our own number. So that's not the worst thing in the world. So her profile went up, Holmes went down. No problem. As we roll on, match number 4. Yeah, it's Red Shoes going to ref. It's actually going to be Great Sasuke. And the debuting heel. I don't know why Coco's a heel, but he's a heel. Coco Beware. For no reason, it's a bull rope match. Okay. 8 weapons inside the ring, standard furniture, and a bull rope match for whatever reason. Just cause I'm trying to like, you know, mix things up. Bull rope match. Sasuke, Coco Beware. I just adjusted my match list to reflect that. We're going with the 30-minute time limit every time because this territory, the fans love time limits. So we're going to leave that on. Everything else is standard rules where we let them fight and it's only won by pinfall. Off we go. Let's see where they are tethered by this bull rope. I see a chainsaw in the ring. That can only be good. Coco Beware making his debut for Strong Style Wrestling. Good to see you, Coco. Had a sweet brainbuster back in the day. He grabs a camcorder. And Red Shoes Ueno, our referee, grabs a little bit of a, looks like a slice of watermelon. Great Sasuke and their protege, the Great Barrier. Great Barrier, our current women's champion, formerly Kylie Barrier, before coming under the tutelage of the Great Sasuke. Tutelage that has led her to the World Championship. Oh, dear Lord. So the bull rope is around the neck of Coco Beware and around the, let's say, midsection of Great Sasuke. These 2 men are tethered. This fight continues until we have a victor. 3 count pinfall only as Kevin Owens and Bobby the Brain Heenan are at the desk. Cough, cough. I like that adding stipulations like this doesn't really change anything. Like, it's not going to make them more or less excited about the match unless they said something specific about liking or disliking bull rope matches. It's just another fun thing I can do. I can just tether people together in weird spots. As, again, let's say it's around the neck of Coco and the midsection of Great Sasuke. Coco in his debut for us today. Great Sasuke, former world champion. Had a brief reign at the top of the mountain here in Strong Style Wrestling. In the absence of Cody Rhodes when he left the promotion. 2 champions in a row. 2 world champs in a row left the promotion with the belt. Or as champion, like AJ quit and then Cody quit. Sasuke won a 4-way elimination match, or a 3-way elimination match, I should say, to crown himself the world champion in the wake of Cody's exit. And then he was defeated by Abyss, our current world champion, who we're going to see in our main event tonight against Bad News Kingston, getting a well-deserved world title shot in the main event. Stipulation to be determined. I mean, I already know what the stipulation is going to be, but to be set up before your eyes. Oh my god, Sasuke with the flaming chainsaw to the midsection of Coco! As Red Shoes Ueno shows off the trophy that I guess he's going to hand to the winner. Just for something to do. It's not an official trophy, as it looks like the Great Barrier is getting real cozy with Kevin Owens there by the commentation station. Oh god! Chainsaw to the legs! Ah, back to the legs goes Coco! Try to get thrown across the ring. He tripped over the bull rope, did Coco Beware. Now Sasuke's got the chainsaw. Coco's going to fend him off with a ring bell. What a fine mess we've gotten ourselves into, eh, gentlemen? Head scissor takeover by Coco Beware, trying to pull the Chainsaw to the hand of Sasuke, successful in doing so. Let's get a nice aerial view of this. Oh, Sasuke forced to tap out, but it's not going to do him any good. The fight continues with a potentially broken wrist for great Sasuke. Koko just wrenching on that arm because he knows Sasuke's hurt. Gonna have to walk it off. Here in Strong Style Wrestling, we don't have submissions unless it's very specifically requested by the fans. Or I guess when we're doing interpromotional matches, we have to agree to a standard rule set that is not our rule set. Into the bow and arrow, perhaps. Sasuke punishing Koko Beware here in Koko's debut. Unique camera angles you'll only see here in Strong Style Wrestling as well. We can bring you closer to the action than any other promotion. So you're right in there with the fighters. Northern Lights into the cover by Koko. 2! No! Thought he got him. Koko Beware almost pinned a former world champion in his SSW debut. Sasuke distracted by the ref. Koko getting a little distracted as well. He's got that trophy. Oh, and he clattered him with it. Backhanded him across the face with the trophy, and now one to the one to the hindquarters. Sasuke set that cell phone on fire. Oh God, now he's punching him in the face. Drop toe. Koko's face went into that trophy as well. Red Shoes getting on the PA system, imploring these two to think of the safety of the other. In the context of this bull rope match, Sasuke dazed, doesn't know what's going on, thinks he's in the middle of a phone call here. Nicely done, throws it out in the crowd so he's no longer distracted. Oh God! Spike face first on that drop toe hold from Koko. Once again has that chainsaw. Oh, snatched away by Sasuke! Come on guys, let's go. Get in there. Don't just stand at each other. Fight. Oh, what a backdrop suplex with a hold! One for Koko, and one will be where it stays, as Sasuke's got that chainsaw once again. Owen seems to have rolled his chair a little bit away from the commentation station. And Koko's feeling the adrenaline. Standing moonsault to Sasuke. Chainsaws him out to the floor. Sasuke's hurting. Can't get too far away from Koko thanks to that bull rope. At least he endured the adrenaline rush of one Koko Beware. Did Sasuke, who now finds himself back in the ring. Drop kick to the face of Sasuke. Misses a moonsault to Koko. In comes the Great Barrier. Taking some stray shots. Koko tries to get her out of the ring. In a matter of speaking. Oh, into the half crab on the Great Barrier. Sasuke saving his protege. Now holding up the Women's Championship. The title he led his protege to. He's now strapping it around his waist. Head scissor takeover to Koko. In front of that chainsaw once again. Oh, Lion Tamer to Koko Beware. Look at the angle of his neck. Koko tapped there. Right before that counter. Small package. Not going to help. Not on the floor. As the fight continues in this wild bull rope match between Koko Beware and the Great Sasuke. Koko tapping like a drunk man, as JR would probably say. But it does him no good. There are no submissions in Strong Style Wrestling by default. And even if there were, they're on the floor. Oh, drop toe into the concrete. Now into a bow and arrow submission. Just doing more damage to Koko, who would have tapped out. Again. Koko screaming in pain. Nobody there to help him. Red Shoes more concerned with the Great Barrier than he is the action on the floor here. Whoa, spin kick. Just caught a little bit of that. Coco, I think, blocked that with the belt. Or, excuse me, Sasuke blocked that with the belt. Standing moonsault as you see a Cody Rhodes and Alexa Bliss cosplayer in the front row. Something we encourage here at Strong Style Wrestling. Come dressed as your favorite wrestler. Still out on the floor. Okay, but if I bring up the pause menu and then tell it to simulate a result, we'll see. Once it gets to the 10-minute mark, I might do that. If it's still near 5 stars, I might just go simulate result to see if it keeps the star rating and then just spits out a winner. That's all I really want. Keep this at 5 stars, spit out a winner. If it doesn't happen by the 10-minute mark. Standing moonsault on the floor. Sasuke now feeling the adrenaline, climbing back inside the ring. Getting Coco to chase because of that bull rope tether. But a cat and mouse from Sasuke. He's got to get on the hop here if he wants to get that, take advantage of his adrenaline flowing. Hurry up, Sasuke. Springboard! Takes him down with a moonsault! Into the bow and arrow! Oh, he's cranking back now. Oh, Coco counters. Backdrop suplex with the hold. 1, 2, 3. Coco with the win. All right. First heel victory, which is great. Also, it was a 5-star affair. Coco beware. First win. A mesmerizing bull rope match. Great Sasuke's profile suffered considerably. Coco beware has gone up 4 points. Great Barry is disappointed that her client lost. That's nice. I don't know why that would ruin your attitude toward the promotion. Like, it's not our fault. All right, halfway through with match number 5. Boy, oh boy, oh no, not you yet. Yep, it is indeed Bobby's turn, but our babyface is Drew McIntyre. Welcome back! 2 performers that are new, not new, but are back with the promotion after some time away. Christian is back with his Kazuchika Okada-inspired look, and Drew McIntyre is back under his original name. He was called Norman Guerrera for a while, but we changed his name back. We got him to change his name back, I should say. Yep, straight matchup. Nothing fancy. Like, we're trying to keep costs down, and I mean that like in terms of like the medical toll as well as our actual cost in, talent. I'm trying to average out so that we spend about, less than 10 grand a match for sure. Because if I can get it in around 5-6 per match on a pay-per-view, that's like $50,000 to $60,000 paid out. Plus, it's going to be about $20,000 in expenses. So I need about 8,000 people in the arena to break even. I'm hoping for more than that. Like, I hope to hit. Yeah, we're not even close. I hope to hit like 10,000 fans for events like this, so that we can make a little bit of profit. Let's do our best here. All right, Christian in the ring. Drew McIntyre back in the promotion. And we are underway. 30 minutes on the clock. Christian holding a painting of the Ultimate Warrior. Brainbuster to McIntyre to start us off. Like we said, both of these men formerly with the promotion and have returned to the promotion, seeking glory elsewhere and not finding it, as Red Shoes Ueno and that's I don't know her name, but we hired her to lose tonight. Jen something? I can't remember. Oh wait, it'll be written down on my match list here. That's Win Stevenson is the name of that person. Red shoes at the desk as Bobby the Brain looks on. Christian in the SDF. Trying to keep the bigger man on the canvas so far. Same rule applies. If they've gone 10 minutes and it's at 5 stars and they haven't finished the match yet, I will simulate the result and see if that keeps the 5-star rating. See how much we can game the system to produce the results we want. Up and over he goes. Nice head scissor counter by McIntyre. Oh, another one as well, sending Christian to the outside. As it now looks like Bobby Heenan trying to auction off that painting for the highest bidder. I can assure you nobody's interested. Ooh. Christian looks rough at the moment. Of the two, I would say Christian looks the worst for wear. Oh, God! Into the table. I love that I have a couple of squash matches or potential squash matches back to back deep in the card. Like matches 7 and 8 are our standby, we only hired these people for 2 week type of thing. Just to see what kind of match they can give us. Ooh. Christian and Drew McIntyre giving it all they got in this one. Already up to 4 stars, not even 3 minutes in. Boom! Some would say the future of the promotion between these two. Both signed to long-term contracts, as we are locking up everybody we can for the full calendar year, for as much of the calendar year as we can for Strong Style. Don't want a repeat of what happened last time as we started running out of contracted talent. So we're trying to hire them as long as possible. Back and forth these two fighters go. Good Lord. What a hip toss. Sending Christian end over end. Absorbs a Claymore. Now trying to get that painting once again. McIntyre trying to keep him at bay. Red shoes. Looking at the state of the commentation station outside. Gut wrench into the pin by Christian. 1, 2. No. McIntyre out of 2. Oh, another beautiful Claymore. The side of the head of Christian. Counters that. Submission attempt with a stunner. Does the patriarch of Strong Style Wrestling. McIntyre try to fight back to his feet. As Bobby the Brain Heenan has a bit of refreshment mid-match. I guess he's tired out there. A little dehydrated. Oh, sheer drop brainbuster to McIntyre. Counters the next offensive move with the stunner. McIntyre somehow still mobile after that. Not only mobile, but on offense. Half crab to Christian. As some Renaissance fair music plays. Sister Monica. That's fun. Alright guys, you've almost maxed out the star rating. It's a good sign. Just want you to, you know, peek. Make sure to wrap it up when you're still at the 5-star mark. I prepare my water over here. Gut wrench nicely done by Christian. Again, grounding the bigger man. Pardon my yawn. Hopefully I muted it. Back into an STF. Almost a hammerlock STF, but that was just McIntyre hurting. Like his lower back just hurt. Oh, Claymore to the back of the head of Christian. Oh, and another one. Spins him around. The only thing that saved him from going down was leaning against the ropes. Side slam into the cover. Just a 1 count. McIntyre and Christian beating the crap out of each other. Battering each other bloody. Into the half crab. Pulls him back to his feet. Off the ropes. Oh, misses with the painting. Thinks better of it. Both these guys wiped out. Just over 7 minutes gone in this one. Oh, clatters him with the camcorder. Watch out, those things will explode on you. McIntyre trying to pull him into a triangle. Rolls through into a front face lock of sorts. Trying to choke Christian out. And then cover him for the pin. Back and forth they go. Both men trying to impress the SSW brass and the fan base. And for a big win here on pay-per-view. Drew just trying to slow things down, keep the offensive advantage. He can hit perhaps another Claymore kick. And knock Christian out once and for all. Oh, inverted suplex by Christian. Beautifully done. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, I thought he was going to get him. McIntyre out at 2. Another inverted suplex. Didn't quite go as well as he wanted. Bounced off the ropes, did Drew McIntyre. Now Christian going to the outside. Rule still in effect. If they're not done this match by the 20-minute mark, or with 20 minutes left, I'm going to see if I can simulate the result. Drew just tapped out. That's a good sign for Christian. Should mean if he tried a pin attempt soon, he might get the 3. Got them all locked up in that Anaconda Vice. Till he lets go. Oh, another big side slam by McIntyre. Into the cover. 1, 2. Christian out of 2. Bobby took a long time getting into that pin predicament. To count that first fall, or counts the first number. The shoulders down for 1. McIntyre again would have tapped out had there been submissions. Look at the way his wrist is just flapping in the breeze. "20 seconds to go. They're at about the 6,000 mark. That's as high as you can get. So theoretically, when I do this in 10 seconds, they should do really well. Christian gets bucked off. Buck you, says Drew McIntyre. All right, here we go. Pause menu. Simulate results. Drew wins. It went down to a 1.5 stars. A dull match. Drew McIntyre hurt his shin. He'll be out 2 weeks. Okay, so there's my experiment. I wanted to see what would happen if during a match it simulated the result. There's no way that match was dull. There's no way that like people left. Okay, that's very interesting that they did that. They just did you just randomly pick a star rating too? Like you randomly picked the winner? Because that's kind of ridiculous. We were at perfect. We were at 6,000 out of 6,000 in terms of score. And all I wanted to do was end the match. If that had gone and there had been no winner, I still would have gotten 6 stars. I still would have gotten like a 5-star match with no winner. as opposed to Drew wins and you get a 1.5 stars. That's wild. Okie doke. Good to know. Good to know. Just trying stuff out, you know. Seeing what works and what doesn't. Okay, so next up is Conrad. Yes, with match 6, that's Conrad. Title match time. Sting in this corner. And his opponent, one half of the tag champs, The Miz in the other. Oh, I gotta do, I think it's a preset. There it is, ladder match. Aimless. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 30-minute time limit because they like that. Everything else is fine. Wrestler who grabs the title belt wins the match. There are no disqualifications. Ladders are provided. I wonder if there's a script for it. Okay, the referee's just going to introduce the people. So the following is a ladder match for the TV title with Sting defending against The Miz. Here we go. Out comes Sting. Doesn't have the belt on him because it's above the ring, theoretically. I've never seen this, or I don't know how it works, so I don't know exactly if there's like a reticle, if there's like a, I don't know, if it's just you just need to climb and then you're good. All right, here we go. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this television championship ladder match. First, allow me to introduce Strong Style Wrestling's Tag Team Champion, The Miz. And now Strong Style Wrestling's reigning television champion, Sting. I am your referee, Conrad Thompson, so let's ring the bell and find ourselves a winner. Here we go. 30 minutes on the clock. A ladder in the ring. Ladders around the ring. There is a belt above the ring as well. I don't know how you get it, but we'll see. If it's just a climb to the top and you just pull it down immediately. If there's some sort of struggle. There you can see Big Question and Red Shoes at the desk. Big Question making their, not even long anticipated, making their SSW debut in the following match, answering Great Khali's open challenge for a hair versus hair match. That high top fade will be on the line against the Great Khali. So I don't really like. There's the television championship at the very top of your screen. As you can see, Conrad repositioning the ladder. I don't know how long this will take. I don't know once they climb the ladder if there's another stage after that, or if they just need to be near the belt and it just gets it. Like here, Sting is nowhere near the belt, but is the belt going to be like, give me that? Or is it just, you have to position it just so? And that's the only trick. Definitely needs to be in the middle of the ring, it looks like. That's Conrad trying to get rid of Damien Sandow on the outside. Smartly done. These Pretzel Rock songs, some of them aren't even like music. They're just weird ambient sounds. Okay, so yeah, there's no count-out, no disqualification, no pinfall, no submission. The only way to win, it says it's quote-unquote aimless, but the only way to win is to climb the ladder and grab the belt. I don't know how long this will take. I don't know once they start climbing the ladder if they're smart enough about it to, like, you know, do that properly and repeatedly do that because they know it's the way to win. I don't know what they did AI-wise to make sure that the computer knows what they're doing in this match. See there, misses all the way up. Oh, God! Crashing and burning in his face, smacking against the steel steps is The Miz. As Sting grabs another ladder. There you see the belt high above it all. Hey, Rocco, what's going on, buddy? Glad you're still with us. As you can see, Damien Sandow getting in the face of the commentators, climbing the commentation station. And Miz has a 2x4. Oh, God, you can see Miz's face covered in blood after he face planted into the steel steps. Both Sting and Miz climbing the ladder. Oh, Miz falls off. Sting splashes him on the way down. Sandow getting involved. Conrad trying to stop him. There are no DQs in a ladder match, but Conrad Thompson tried to ensure a fair fight. As we continue the shaky ladder. Oh, Miz moonsaulting off the ladder that's getting shoved around. Again, I don't know if you just need to be underneath the belt, and it's just like, yeah, you got it. Deathlock! Scorpion Deathlock by Sting! Trying to break the legs of the Miz. Match 6 of 10 headed your way on this jam-packed pay-per-view. Everybody that we employ is on the card, including some people we had to hire specifically to put them on the show. Mind you, we're not paying them a lot. We're doing our best to keep costs down. If you can afford it. Sandow, that's no good. Oh no! Sting knocks him off the top. Miz spills out to the floor, but Sting can't capitalize. I don't know where he's running. Where are you gonna run to? Oh, little Sting. Where are you gonna run to? Oh, Surfer Sting. Where are you gonna run to? Surfer Sting. Where are you gonna run to? Oh, little Sting. Where are you gonna run to? Miz pulls him off the ladder, wailing away in the face of the Stinger. Sting misses a clothesline. Miz going up top. He's up the ladder. Oh, God! Sting knocked him off. Miz flipped forward, crashing to the canvas below. Sting climbing now, grabs the belt and retains the gold. All right. 4.5 stars. Okay, Sting won by climbing the ladder and grabbing the title. A compelling match. Sting's status has not been affected at all. Damien Sandow is sad. What's up, Abyss? Uh-oh. Our world champ's like, what the crap? Don't you dare. Don't you dare hold me up. Oh, no. Okay, so if I don't get this right, he'll leave, and I won't have a world title match tonight, so I'm going to have to pay him the money. I gotta. Thanks, I'm glad you agree that I'm just as valuable as Lance Storm. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, let me check here. Yeah, Abyss now makes 3,100 the whole time. He just upped his rate every single time he wrestles, not just this week. Okay. It's hair versus hair time. So let's get red shoes here. In this corner, big question coming in, even though they're a bad guy. This might confuse people. Great Khali's here. Let me switch him babyface. Because we need him to be babyface. Easy peasy. You there. Relations. Good guy. Too bad I couldn't do anything contract-wise. Nothing there. Oh, that's fun. There you go, back to wrestling school. Bye, Test! Back to wrestling school. Am I going to do a Halloween-style wrestling show? Is that what it works out to be? Like the day of? It is, yeah, it is a Thursday. That's an excellent question, Rocco. I hadn't considered that. What would I do exactly? I guess I could make them alternate costumes or something. But then they would be stuck that way. I'd have to, like, put them all back the next week, you know what I mean? Like, if I made costumes for them to wear on Halloween, I'd have to then figure out how to put them all back. That sounds like more trouble than it's worth, to be perfectly honest. Okay, let's get back under there. Back to the booking career. Back to our pay-per-view. Back to our mid-card matchup. Got the props inside the ring. We are hair versus hair. 30 minutes. Lenient. Everything else is good. Oh, back in a few seconds after this ad break. Stick with us if you can. Okay, the script is always the same. Kali challenges the loser to lose their hair. Okay, so we have the rule set's good. We're all set. All right, hair versus hair. Kali, big question. We're going to do the introductions and entrances in Pitcha Pitcha. As soon as it tells me that we're in the ad break, I will start this so we can write it out during the ad break. Like, it should take 30 seconds, I would think. As soon as it spits out the little message into chat. You silly Billy. Come on, you can do it. It still just says ad starting soon, as opposed to just like counting down the 30 seconds that it should be doing. All right, well, whatever. Gotta go. Gotta keep rolling here. And away we go. Hair versus hair singles. Out comes the great Kali on an absolute mission with these hair versus hair matches. Repeated attempts to humiliate his opponents after losing his own hair. Welcome, big question. What a weird song. It's like Cakes trying to rap. Okay, you can get in the ring. Wow. This Robert, oh yeah, they always say the same thing. Hair versus hair. It's gone beyond wanting to see you lose a match. You gotta lose your hair. Hair on the line. Let's go. Big question, Great Kali. Battle of the Behemoths. As per usual, no DQ, no count out, pinfalls only. We got Coco Beware and Bobby the Brain Heenan at the desk. Big question and Great Kali in the ring. Hair versus hair. Kali with nothing to lose, quite frankly. Good Lord. Just wailing on each other. Nothing fancy about this at all. Just attacking each other. Kali and big question. Oh yeah, blood everywhere. That's another mod that we can get, but I don't want to. There's a mod you can get where like the blood stays and you have like unlimited particle effects or whatever, so it just will just pile up and pile up. I don't really want that. Like, I'm fine with it getting absorbed into the canvas. Oh, hang on. Oh my god. Everyone's super distracted, so the camera's even messed up. Okay, there we go. Big question was distracted by Coco Beware for some reason. Oh god! Try to maneuver off the apron, nothing doing. Into the giant swing, countered by Big Question. This is a hair versus hair match. Great Kali, Big Question. Here on pay-per-view, the debut of Big Question answering Great Kali's open challenge for this hair versus hair match. Kali's with us for a handful more weeks, so we're gonna entertain the request for hair versus hair matches as much as we can until their contract expires, and then we'll see what we can do about rehiring them or maybe replacing them. I don't feel bad about sending Test back to wrestling school because, like, the reason we hired him was for this spot. So he has a 2-week contract with wrestling school. He'll be fine. Big Question stopping for a mid-match cigarette. I don't know how wise that is, conditionally. I don't know how your cardio is going to respond to a mid-match smoke. But I bet his T-zone is very flavorful. Got to get that T-zone all flavored up. Oh, I thought he was going to backdrop him over the ropes. Went for the inverted atomic drop. Or I guess no, he went for the atomic drop. The inverted is facing him. The Manhattan drop. Oh, it is all big question. He is feeling it now. Looking to put Great Khali away. Adrenaline flowing through the veins of Big Question. Got him up. Oh, what an outsider's edge into the backslide. 2, and he got him. Big Question shaves the head of Great Khali, and he stays bald. Yeah, it was fine. Improved considerably after winning in a major event. Congratulations. That's funny. Brought you in to beat the Great Khali. I mean, not really, but that's what happened. Let's see if, in accordance with the stipulation, Great Khali has head shaved off. Sure, he's fine with that. Women's match, semi-main. This is going to be Samantha Panther against Wynn Stevenson. I got to double check to make sure Wynn Stevenson's a bad guy. Wynn Stevenson's a bad guy. Yes, they are. So that's good. Okay, that's all we need to know. Those two against each other. Bobby Heenan can ref. And rules-wise, we're getting set. There we go. Props inside the ring. Let's do more. And a couple extra bits of furniture. That's all good. Just a straight-up match. No scripting, unless I wanted to have them say something. Let's see. There, Wynn Steven resents Samantha Panther's internet following. That just keeps her a heel. Make sure she's the heel and Samantha Panther's the babyface, basically. Alright, Samantha Panther to the ring. Wynn Stevenson to the ring. We're going to boop through these. All my loyal fans have been following me at Samantha Panther. Screw you! They're in their basement. Because people in basements are... It's bad that you take up space in a house. Take that. How dare you live in a basement? Because there's space for you to live there. So rude. Alright, another singles contest. Pinfall only. After this, a double main event. The women's title on the line, and then the world title on the line. Samantha Panther coming out hot! Jumping bomb on the floor to Wynn Stevenson. Oh, steps low. It's too bad the people that are supposed to come work for us couldn't at least show up for like a guest ref role. Because I would just put like Natalia as referee of the women's title match or something. That would be a good way to introduce her. Just be something different. I work here now. On the side of justice. Samantha Panther really taking to Wynn Stevenson in this one. Really showing her who's boss so far. Not a lot of offense out of Wynn Stevenson to this point. Samantha Panther, another recent rehire, as the overall roster here in Strong Style Wrestling has gone through a lot of turmoil these past few weeks. Went through a bit of a financial crisis. We're out of the woods there. Back in the black. Oh, double sump! Springboard double sump off the top to the glutes of Wynn Stevenson, who again, struggling to get out of the gate in this one. Nice catch by Panther. Keeping the fight on the floor. Just bludgeoning Wynn Stevenson. Doing everything she can to get Samantha Panther away from her. Not doing that great so far. Side control. Into the cross face. Oh, double stomp there. Small the back of Wynn Stevenson and another one. Panther getting back in the ring. Oh, nope, thought better of it. Gets caught on the apron. Into the cutter. You think it's that chunk of ladder that's like stopping them? Like some weird threshold they can't cross for whatever reason. Oh my gosh. It is all Samantha Panther. Oof. Stevenson trying to get back into this thing. Oh, there we go. Back into the ring for both competitors. Blasts her with a chunk of ladder. Oh god, just wearing out Wynn Stevenson to the center of the ring is Samantha Panther. Trying to pull her back to her feet perhaps. I don't know what Samantha has in mind here to put Wynn Stevenson down and out for good. Oof. Just slowing things down. Center of the ring once again as Bobby the Brain has a roll of toilet paper. I guess ready to mop up any excess blood. Whatever the canvas doesn't absorb. Double stomp. More of them from Panther. Got the adrenaline flowing now. Looking to finish Wynn Stevenson off once and for all. Oh, the curb stomp into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Samantha Panther picks up the victory. Good work, Wynn Stevenson. That's what you're here for. Their skill has risen to 68%. And Samantha Panther's profile went up for winning. Good stuff. That was a success. Okay. Not quite yet. Good instincts, but it's not quite time for that match yet. It is Conrad's turn. But it's women's title first. And that's Mickie James, Great Barrier. Yep. Okay, defend title. That's all good. We're gonna go 2 out of 3. Oops, we're gonna go 2 out of 3 falls for this women's match. Cast is good. We're gonna have them introduce everybody. There we go. Starting with, starting with Mickie James, and then the second person introduced it will be the champion. Everything else is good. Oh, let me do this. Inside the ring. A few more. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Away we go. Best of 3 fall for the women's title. Out first, your champion, the Great Barrier with the Great Sasuke. When she gets in the ring, we'll bring out her #1 contender, Mickie James. Introductions. Coming at 127.56. Mickie James and Great Barrier. I'm Conrad Thompson. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. All right, as always, no DQ, no count out, no submission. Bobby the Brain Heenan and Matt Hardy with the call at the desk. Conrad Thompson, your referee inside the ring. Great Sasuke in the corner of Great Barrier, your women's champion. Best 2 out of 3 fall contest with Mickie James. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I will be right back. Let's see if this works. Yeah. All right, we back, y'all. Getting into it. Title on the line. No falls so far. Didn't think there would be. See a banana in the ring as a weapon. Or perhaps just some more potassium. Bag of thumbtacks, camcorder. That loaded sign. I think there's a stop sign in there. Gut wrench to the champ. Mickie James looking to score the first fall. No, just a 2 count. That sad Spanish guitar plays in the background. Moment of beauty. Like, I don't mind the Cuban rhythms. It seems... I don't know if it fits. That's all. I just don't know if it fits. Oh, to the jumping bomb by Barry, but Mickie James is right back to her feet. And up top. Into the body press off the top. Both women spill all over the place, though. Conrad by the baseball bat. Trying to keep Sasuke at bay. The STF with the title. Mickie James establishing herself here against the reigning champion Great Barrier, looking to take this 2 out of 3 falls match and win the title. That is a tap out from the Great Barrier, but that won't win the belt for Mickie James, nor does it count as a fall in this matchup. You gotta pin your opponent. Oh, there was glass in that sign. It was a pane of glass. This Great Barrier absorbed several kicks, Chun-Li style, for Mickie James. Drop toe! So vicious she rolled forward. Meanwhile, it's a film noir. All the jazz joints and all the towns and all the depressions. Why did she have to walk into mine? Hilarious. What's this called? Okay. James just smothering the champion now, trying to like twist her mask sideways. Any advantage she can get. Hands her the title even. Just to confuse her. Into the STF again. Great Barrier absolutely struggling here. But no falls have been scored, so it's still anyone's matchup. Back into the STF once again goes Mickie James. Repeatedly. Punishing the champion. Oh, Luthez press into these hammer fist shots with a baseball bat. Barrier trying to get back into this thing. Oh, boot to the bush by the contender for the women's title. Double stomp to the small of the back of the champion. Big spear by Mickie James into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Mickie James up 1 fall to none. Looking to claim the gold. Oh God, that's a broken light tube. Missing. Oh, Barrier caught her in the face. A flurry from the champion. Backslide. 1. No. Kick out at 1. Barrier trying to even this thing up. Mickie James looking for that deciding fall to win the belt. Small package by the champ. 1. James out again. Desperation time for the champion. Gets hip tossed over the ropes to the floor. Oh, Mickie James misses the double stomp. That would have been devastating for Barrier had that landed. Pulled back to her feet. Don't know what sort of combination Mickie James had in mind there, but didn't quite land it. Oh, God! Sasuke flying out of nowhere! Spear to Sasuke. Trying to buy his client some time here as the great Sasuke. His barrier fights her way back to her feet. Oh. Into an armbar for James, who just looks absolutely dominant so far. She's up 1-0. Great Barrier just would have tapped out symbolically. That's not the first time in this matchup that Mickie James scored a submission victory, quote unquote, against Great Barrier. As we are approaching the 8-minute mark of this contest. Up and over goes Barrier, courtesy of Mickie James once again. Oh, Sasuke getting into the mix now. Clearly senses that his client is in trouble, and there are no disqualifications in this title fight. Up and over goes Sasuke. James trying to fend off both Sasuke and Barrier. James got that adrenaline flowing. He's got to get the champ back into the ring if he wants to claim the gold as her own. Oh, a nice cutter on the floor, but that's not going to stop the champ. Straps the belt on in anticipation of her pending victory. But she hasn't won it yet. James back into the ring, getting in the face of the referee momentarily. Good Lord, you can see the struggle in Great Barrier just getting back to her feet, let alone getting back into this fight. Mickie James just steamrolls her. Pulls her back to her feet. Rolls her up, but outside of the ring's not going to do much. As Kylie Barrier, the Great Barrier, if you will, desperate to get back inside the ring. There we go, finally. Why does she have high-heeled wrestling boots? That's weird. Backslide once again on James. A no count. Barrier couldn't hold on to her. Oh, springboard baseball shot off the ropes. And all Barrier could do was videotape it. Double stomp. Just kicks her away. Again and again and again. Into the STF center of the ring once again goes Mickie James. Absolutely punishing the champion, who's tapping out symbolically. As Mickie James wears the belt she is most assuredly about to win. There you see Barrier still tapping. It's not helping her at all. There, Sasuke eventually breaks up the hold for his client because she can't do it herself. James got to fight free. Taps out Sasuke now. James fighting everybody and winning. Leg lariat to Barrier. James trying to get... Oh, God! Baseball shot to the junk of Sasuke, who's got to crawl out of the ring now. Power slam by Barrier into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Barrier ties it up. Catches Mickie James with that power slam. A second one. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Barrier retains. 2 power slams in a row. 2 falls in a row. What a matchup. Holy crap. Way to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, the Great Barrier. Holy moly. Not bad. Not affected by the loss, and her profile went up. Can't go wrong there for taking part in such a compelling match. All right, main event time. These are literally the only 2 people that have fought yet. So, yep, it is Abyss. It is Bad News Kingston for the world title. I need to change the arena from the epic one to the outdoor one. 1 second. And the reason I need to do that is because it's Hell in a Cell time, baby. So that's a 30-minute time limit. That is pinfalls only. There you go. Falls can anywhere, no DQs. Oh, no, just in the ring. So there we go. We are in Hell in a Cell. The arena cage is in fact Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell. Okay, props. So we're going to go 20 weapons inside and outside the ring. Lots of stuff. Could be anything. Same thing where we're just going to introduce the challengers. Introductions. Okay. Main event time. Bad News Kingston with a world title shot against your champion, Abyss. First fall wins it, but it's in Hell in a Cell. Our first ever Hell in a Cell. So we've done a ladder match this week, which is another match that we added with mods, and now our other modded match. Hell in a Cell for the world title in the main event. They're going to introduce the challengers. We had to move to a different location because the description of the Hell in the Cell mod says that it's buggy in the new arena, so I moved it to a different arena. Here we go. I mean, we moved it outdoor, so it's at least something. Hell in a Cell singles. Out first, your world champion Abyss. Walking very slowly. Ooh, look at that big door and everything. Weapons all over the place, but outside the ring, so they have to go down to the cell to get them. Bad News Kingston, the #1 contender. I'm going to skip through this. Welcome to this Hell in a Cell match. Bad News Kingston. And the champion Abyss. All right, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. World title on the line. Champion Abyss, challenger Bad News Kingston. It is your main event of the afternoon. First pinfall wins. It sounds like Thriller in the background. What is this called? Disco Funko. Sounds a little like Thriller. Close to midnight. Abyss and Bad News Kingston in a cage. Hell in a Cell. They're fighting for the SSW World Championship. Hope it goes well. And they get a 5-star match. I don't care who wins. Just give me 5 stars. Bobby the Brain and the Great Barrier, who had that miraculous comeback victory to defend her title in the previous matchup, still has enough left in her to be at the commentation station that is half in and half outside of the Hell in a Cell. So, pinfalls in the ring only. Ooh, Kingston would be tapping out right now. That's brutal. Pinfalls in the ring only. Anything goes outside the ring, however. Mind you, the weapons are mostly outside the cell, it looks like, unfortunately. I should have put him in the ring. Bad News Kingston and Abyss struggling against the walls of the cage here on the floor. The walls of the cell. Kingston trying to ground the much larger world champion. The 6'8", 350-pound world champion Abyss. Hey, Kate, what's going on? Just in time for our main event. World title on the line. Abyss versus Bad News Kingston in a Hell in a Cell match that we patched into our game. Oh, what a roll through. Abyss is in trouble. Kofi somehow went through the cell. He's got the world title. He's outside the cell. The only way to win is to pin your opponent in the ring as he attacks Abyss through the cage. Whatever are we to do? He's trying to move him around. I don't know how we solve this problem. Because I don't know if he's able to... Where are you going? Oh, Abyss! Abyss has lit a broom on fire and he's climbing the cell! These gentlemen are desperate to get at each other, but I don't know if they can. Because Kofi Kingston can stop Abyss from climbing. Dragon Screw in and out of their... Wait a minute, they're both devastated. Everybody's devastated. Why is everyone destroyed? Good lord, look at all the wounds on the body of Kofi Kingston. For Dragon Screw whipping Abyss into the cage. Like, through the cage. Oh, Abyss now forced to tap out. If only there were submissions. Okay, this is very strange. These very weird grapples. You're gonna have to try to pull Bad News Kingston back into the cage somehow. As they continue to fight. Very interesting predicament that they are in. Fighting in front of the cell. One in, one out. They do warn you that the mods could, you know, not necessarily work properly. That destroyed him. Getting knocked into the cell destroys him. It's like they're counting like he's being knocked off of it every time. Or something. I don't know what to do. Oh wait, he dragged him into the ring. He dragged him into the cage. Oh my gosh. All right, this submission move now. Fingers crossed that when he lets this go, Kofi's still going to be inside the cage because he just kind of pivoted around in the submission hold. Oh, it's definitely broken, Kate. This Hell in a Cell isn't part of the main game. It's a mod that I added. So I was just trying to see what would happen. This is our first time trying it. So far, it's a little buggy. As Kingston repeatedly taps out. Oh, yeah, but they're both in the cave again. I don't understand how that finished. I don't understand how he won. But Bad News Kingston won! Oh, it's broken, all right. He stepped on the door and won the world title. I'm just happy that it turned out to be like a 4-star match. Like, that's not terrible at all. Bad News Kingston on the top of the mountain. Very interesting, I guess. 7,100 fans. Abyss severely injured his head in that match and will be unavailable to wrestle for the next 10 weeks. Even then, he'll be a shadow of his former self. We've destroyed Abyss. Strong Style Wrestling have buttressed their following in Southeast USA after setting a new attendance record of 7,100. Buttressed. Oh no. Abyss has destroyed himself. He's under contract with us for quite a while. Maybe we can sell it off. But we went down one. They don't like us as much anymore. Ooh. 99,000. Wages were 63, 64. 75. Not bad. Made a bit of money there. First week of April. What are they like? We love bodybuilders and hate vanilla midgets. Sure you do. Sure you do. What's this one? We love injuries and we hate barbed wire. Let's do that. Let's go to Mexico. Love injuries, hate barbed wire. Act Right has been released by Wrestling Revolution and must now make ends meet on the independent circuit. All-American Wrestling has become significantly more popular in recent weeks with ratings up to 84%. Ultimo Dragon finally showed up for work. Kenny Omega is back from his absence and going to go back to work. Bobby Lashley now works for us. Great Khali's contract expires next week. Ricky Chosu has left Rising Sun Pro Wrestling for a career at Federation Online. Dave Schultz has been released by Maple Leaf Grappling, is now an independent. Federation Online has evicted Rising Sun Pro Wrestling in Scandinavia. Albert has left wrestling school to pursue a career at Weekend Warriors. And Jerry Lynn has left wrestling school to go to All-American Wrestling. Holly Holm wants to become a good guy. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Thanks. She's a good guy now. Okay. Let's take a look at the roster. Abyss. Will never be the same again. Bad News Kingston, our world champ. Okay. So big question. We're going to let these contracts expire. Don't need to worry about them. Natty isn't here yet. Let me go back to the editor. This thing. She's a good guy. Which means Samantha Panther is now a bad guy. There we go. I can just put you back in wrestling school. Wrestling school. Just like you win, you can go back to wrestling school. Wrestling school. There we go. Okay, Kali's leaving. Let's take a look at our roster. Kali's leaving. Abyss is never going to be the same again. So I think we need a replacement for Abyss. Sad as it is to say. Much like what happened to who do I want to say? Much like what happened to Jeff Jarrett under our watch. Okay, he'll be fine. He's got plenty of time to recover. So let's hire somebody to take the place of Abyss, because like they said, they're hurt for 10 weeks and won't be the same when they come back. Okay, so I'm gonna put them right at the end of all that, and wrestling school. Tess didn't even show up yet. Like, he hasn't even shown up to wrestling school yet. Which is funny. Sure, let's put Raven back in, now that we got rid of Abyss. What do you say, Raven? Nothing here. Nothing. 48 weeks, 2,500. What do you say? I prefer to receive 50% of my payment up front. That's a big no. That's a big never. That's a big absolutely not. That's an absolutely not. Okay. What else can we do? Okay. Let's try Seamus again. Hi, Seamus. You want to come through? We'll never forget that you something stupid. What you did to blah blah blah. What do you say? What do you care about the relations of Colombia? Like, why do you care? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why? Why do you care? What does it matter? Okay, we're about to lose. We're about to lose Great Kali. Let's bring in Elegante. There, you can have 1,500, 48 weeks. What do you say? Okay. I'll give you the standard. Boom. Come on through. By next week. Okay. Okay, so I'm bringing in Elegante to replace the Great Kali. Natty's not here yet. I mean, I know it's more, but we have him for the rest of... We have him for all time now. Great, or Elegante, that is. Okay, so I'm bringing them in to replace Great Kali, so I'm going to flip them heal in a second. Or perhaps right now. There we go. Giant Gonzalez. There we go. Oop, not the editor. Player, booking career, roster. We still need to hire somebody to take the place of Abyss because they're not going to be the same, which sucks. I don't know why Taz thinks he works for us. I mean, I'd still love to get Perry Saturn. Let's try that. What's his ridiculous demand? That he's going to be like, 4,500. If that's all I'm worth, why are we even having this conversation? I'll give you $1,000 up front. It would take more than $1,000. $2,000. We still haven't forgiven you for stealing Mexico. Who gives a shit? Dipshits. Who cares? Morons. Why are you loyal to a company that isn't paying you? Like you're not under contract to them. Why are you still loyal to that company? You are an independent contractor. Know your own value. We're going to put you on TV. We're going to work with you. You're being a silly Billy. That's what you're doing. Sure, let's go Jackie Swagger. Is he a good guy? Not for long. Jack Swagger. Standard contract. You want it? My friend Chris Jericho works for Super Lucha Libre, so I'd rather follow him there. How about if I gave you $1,000 to shut up? No money up front. Health insurance. Okay. I'm done, Jack Swagger. I'm done. Goodbye. Goodbye, Jack Swagger. Okay. I'm still on the hunt. We'll still figure this out. He's got those nice 80s in skill, strength. Like, way better than a Wade Barrett. Way higher than a Minoru Suzuki. Let's try Scott Norton. Right? Why would they turn down health insurance? Sure, I'll pay you $4,400 up front, and then I'll have 48 weeks at $2,200 apiece. What do you think, Scott Norton? What is this payment up front bullshit? I wish I could get that. Oh, I signed this contract where I get paid X amount per week. Could I get like an entire season's worth of that income first? No. The answer's no. You get it weekly. Like it fucking says in the contract. I just don't understand these people. Where it says, no, you show up and get that when you work, not before. Don't be an idiot. Only if it's like... Okay, who's the best here? Oof. Whoa, look at that contract. Ironclad, can't get fired. Oh, we used to have so many of these people. We used to have so many of these people. Very interesting. Sasha working without a deal, huh? What's up, Sasha? Let's see if we can do something here. There was a time when you would accept it, but you won't do it anymore? What about now? Never mind. Never mind. I was trying to get you to the bargain that you were asking for, but never mind. I was actually giving you a little extra money than you asked for, but never mind. You ruined it. Used to have Cody. Favored nations. Yikes. Let's try Nash again. This isn't going to go well, but we'll try it. Ironclad can F off. Health insurance. 3,500 a week. What do you think? Never mind. Never mind. I just need somebody to take Abyss's place. See, even these guys are like, we won't forget that you took blah, 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 blah. Get over yourself. I really wish Taz would listen to me. Because you never worked for us. You never worked for Strong Style Wrestling. Not even once. What are you talking about? No! No, you did not! You absolutely did not! I did not have you on the roster whatsoever. What are you talking about? Health insurance? You want to receive 100% of your payment up front. You want to receive $3,600 times 48 in advance. Go fuck yourself. Good gravy, Taz. Not a chance. No one is gonna sign that. 0 people. Okay. Let's give it a shot. He's probably going to want Arn Anderson signed as well, but nuts to that. $5 grand, 48 weeks. What do you say? No. Like, no. What's Arn under? Wait a minute. No. Yeah, it's too expensive. Oh yeah, Alma Justin just started there. That's me. Strapped up gold dust. Heck is a worry cussing. Oof. Oh yeah, Brody used to work for us. Hardy used to work for us. These ones are all real expensive. Not really seeing anybody that I want on the squad, basically. Like, not a lot of... We're not replacing an Abyss with anybody, like, massive, you know what I mean? I really wish I could have got Swagger without... You know what? Here, let's futz a little bit. Let's do a thing. are you, son of a gun? You. Can I just put nobody? Can I put nobody? Here, pick yourself. None. Real friends. None. You just hate Kurt Angle. Also, you're a bad guy. Okay, now let's try... I don't know if we can, because we already negotiated, but I don't know. I probably can't, because I already talked to them. Yeah. You already talked to me. Shucks. We'll try next time then. I still need somebody to take their place. I don't want it to be right back. Let's try Rick Rude maybe. It's going to cost me 8 grand, but that's not bad. If I get like less than 10 for the signing bonus. And then 4 grand for the rest of the year. No. Nope. That's it. Wait, Raven wants all of his money or something stupid. Give me all my money up front. I wish Test were here so I could sign him. They haven't shown up yet. What if I brought you in as a bad guy, Cactus? Man alive. Can't give you 48 weeks. There's more to my life than wrestling. 26. Nope. Okay. Forget it. These Hollywood people, they just won't go full time, and I can't use you then. I need you to be able to wrestle for me. At, you know, when I need you to wrestle for me. So. Tatanka. Good gravy. There's gotta be somebody I can poach or something. Reverend Devon used to work for us. Sabu used to work for us. I'll take an Owen. Yeah, I'll pay that. That's a ridiculous amount. No, I won't. I can't pay you 30 grand up front. I'm sorry. So he'll only show up if Ric Flair shows up. But I think if you hire Arn Anderson at the same time, I don't have to pay out his 41-week contract. I just re-sign him to the new thing. Not that that's great, but it's just the thing that happens. Sure, let's try this. Hoovy! That's fine. I'll pay your 6,600. And then I'll sign you for the rest of the year. If you're not prepared to give me any benefits. Health insurance. Why do you care that they took Canada? You're Mexican. That's such a stupid... I hate that part of the game. Like, who gives a shit? We haven't forgiven you for taking blah, blah, blah. You haven't forgiven us for putting out a better product than you guys put out? Like, what are you talking about? We haven't forgiven you guys for being better than us at our jobs. That seems like a you problem. Alright, let's try Seth. It's gonna cost me like 20 grand just to talk to him. Yeah, 19. 19 grand. That's fine. We'll pay you your 19 grand. And then we'll also pay you for the rest of the year. Go away. Go away. Let's try Joe. Joe, you want to come back? That's fine. Yep. We'll give you your 9 grand, and then we'll raise you. Not raise you. We'll give you 4,500 for 48 weeks. What do you say? Here, I'll give you an extra $1,000 on the advance. What do you say? Never mind. Never mind. Sigh. These guys have like terrible stats though. I don't want to hire any of them. Let's see. Watch Kensuke Sasaki be like, you don't go to Japan. That's nice. You don't wrestle in Japan now. Okay, I'm going to go up to 3. That's all you get. $8,400 of that is for All-American Wrestling. Okay, here's an extra $600 for you. We're not getting anywhere. 30 seconds till an ad break. I know we're going long today. I got to find somebody to fill out this roster because we've lost Abyss for the foreseeable. We've lost Abyss, basically. Like, they're just done. I'm bummed that Albert left. I would have hired Albert and then brought Test in. That would have been a tag team for us. I don't want any of these guys. Nothing with 50s in it, for sure. Split Hairs McGugan. What the hell does that even mean? Alright, Scotty. We're bringing you in as a heel. Ridiculous though it sounds. You're not getting creative control. Let's do immediate start. 1,500 a week. Signs it. Thanks, bud. Welcome to the squad. Okay, Scotty Too Hottie. We got some weird heels on this show. Koku Beware's a bad guy. Scotty Too Hottie coming in as a heel. We got this weird gumshoe song starting. Okay, Elegante's coming in to replace the Great Cully. Scotty Too Hottie is coming in to replace Abyss. As you do. Or you know what I'll do? That seems like a really good idea for Drew McIntyre to come back and be like, I was here for like 2 weeks and you hurt me, so let me go all arg on it. Okay, let's play around a little here. Okay, Kingston won the belt. He's going to turn heel. Coco's going to turn face. And then McIntyre's going to turn heel. So McIntyre... We're in Mexico for the taping, too. That's hilarious. Okay, so... Coco. Nobody buys you as a heel, so you're a babyface. Drew McIntyre. Nobody buys you as a babyface, so you're a heel. Same with Bad News Kingston. Now that you're the world champ, you're a bad guy. Okay, Kali and Abyss are leaving. They're toast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got our 6 women's. We got our 8 and 8 men's. I do need... Okay, I got a face tag team, and I got a heel tag team. Yeah, the Hollywood Elite. What on earth? What on earth is happening? Needy or Blarner. This is called. That's lovely. Let's just switch that over there. Okay, so we have solved our problems. We have worked everything through. Yeah, we got most of our people are here for a long, long time. Kali and Abyss are leaving. All right. Done. Oh, what an afternoon. Okay, let me get myself front and center. Now that we finally solved the roster problems and we're set up for the April of 2001, I would like to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes and clear skies. If you happen to find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, Hoja! This guy right here, the Silent G. Rad Gnarly saying so long for now. I'd like to thank everybody hanging out. Thank you so much, Rocco, for gifting those subs. Thank you so much to Pretzel Rocks for playing a lot of songs for us. Thanks to Kate for hanging out. Nice to see you. Thanks to Colonel Duck for hanging out for the first time. Nice of you to drop by as well. This is my favorite part. This is the romper room section of the stream where I scoot through everything and try to see who is here and active and hanging out and and do my best to remember them all. Okay, let's find somebody to spread a little love to on our way out of here. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Ready, this gentleman. All right, thank you very much for spending the time with me you did. That is it for me for the broadcasting week. I shall see y'all Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern. We finished Haven Park, so I have to choose a new game for Monday. I believe it's called Submerged Hidden Depths, which is a sequel, but I've not played the first one. So we'll see how that goes. All right, ta-ta for now, everybody. So long.